What is going on, Q2C? How are we doing on this fine Thursday evening? It is a beautiful day in upstate New York. The fall is here. It is chilly. It is cold. Scraping ice off my window every morning nowadays. And hope everybody's doing well this night. We have about 150 million things to talk about. This is going to be a busy night. There's games dropping today. There's games dropping next week. This is just a funky, awesome time in VR, and this is going to be a lot of fun, man. These next couple of months, you got headsets dropping, you've got games dropping like crazy and out of nowhere, and we are here to talk about it with all you fine people. So let's bring in our boys. Let's bring in Todd and let's bring in Nick and say hi. What's going on, Todd?
Hello, hello.
And what's going on, my friend Nick?
What's going on? I'm not having to scrape any ice off of my windshields yet, but
every morning, man, I'm telling you, I go out. It's like 30 degrees or low 40, low 40s to high 30s, and it's not fun. It's not fun scraping ice off your car.
No, it's still in the 60s to 70s. I think it even hit up to the 80s today.
Oh, really?
Wow, really?
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. Well, this is the South. I live on the Gulf. I mean, it gets hot. This is the swamps. It's hot. It's muggy. We don't get y'all's ice. I'm a little jealous.
Yeah, but you get beignets and you get alligators and hurricanes. And,
yeah, we don't get any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we get all the fun stuff. The price you pay to live in paradise, right?
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So I was just telling everybody, man, it's like, there's never a lack of finding stuff to talk about, right? Nowadays. I mean, it's these shows write themselves. I mean, we basically wrote this show about, I don't know, less than an hour or an hour before showtime. And we talked a little bit earlier today about what we were going to, the kind of the things we wanted to talk about, but there's just never a lack of things to talk about. I mean, we all hear things all week. We all have our eyes and our ears to the news outlets. So we know what's going on, as I'm sure a lot of our members do, and all of our our people that come and watch us do. So they know what's going on. But it's just news after game release after game release, and what a great time to be in VR, man! Right?
Yeah. I thought October was going to be the end of it, and people were like, what's after October? What do we have to look forward towards the end of the year?
Oh man,
it hasn't stopped.
List is huge. Yeah, exactly.
It really is crazy, man. It's really crazy. So let's say hi to our chat real quick. We got some people in here, so we can say hi. We got Dylan Morrison. He says, yo. What's up?
What's up, Dylan?
We got Krista Lee. Krista Lee says she made a snowman last week. We ain't making no snowmans here yet.
What? Oh man, Krista, we don't even have that much snow yet.
Holy crap, you're making sense. So Krista's one of our moderators. She lives in Newfoundland. She's a Newfie.
Yeah.
So Newfoundland must have had snow. John Phelan is here. What's up, John? Which is
going on, John?
Mepper. Stephanie Ciccarelli Masher says hi, Dad. I think my daughter must have her phone. hey, Charlie. I'll give Charlie another shout out because she likes it so much. Hey, Charlie.
What's going on, Charlie? Thank you for coming.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Thanks for coming by to say hi.
Yeah.
We got Beerbo with us, and looks like Onikazi has joined us on YouTube. So we're still streaming YouTube and Facebook Live, so people can catch us at both places now. So
hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's gonna be this is it, guys. This is what we're gonna be doing every Thursday, and then we're gonna have some special stuff in between. Like this week, I'm gonna be doing 3 live shows, or we're gonna be doing 3 live shows this week, just because there's so much stuff going on, and we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But yeah, I mean, you're gonna find us on YouTube. If you want to go to YouTube, please go. Catch us on YouTube. If you want to catch us on Facebook, catch us on Facebook. We'll be in both places streaming live every Thursday, and then some stuff in between. We got Alex Rivs here. He says, "Hey boys, what's going on?"
What's going on, Alex?
So Nick, did you do the same thing I did to Alex?
I did, and I got messaged about it.
Yeah. So we're all trying to create content now. You know what I mean? We're trying to create content for the YouTube because we're trying to push and make the YouTube Q2C YouTube and Nick's Resol YouTube, trying to make them into something along with the group as a side by side effort to build them together.
Yeah.
So we're creating content
out to everybody. We want to share it with everybody.
Yeah. So a lot of times we're releasing stuff, early. So we want to release it to some of the other, groups that are out there, and especially Alex's group, who, we love the group over there, and in Quebec. So yeah. So his group is a Quebec Facebook group, and they speak mainly Canadian French. Well, we're writing in English there, and he's like, "Hey, Eric, can you do me a favor and hit the translate button because nobody can read what the hell you're writing." You know what I mean? You know, in gameplay.
I thought that it auto translate for that group. He told me, nope, it does not do that. There's a Google Translate if I want to put something in, but they're like, could you put this in French? We don't understand what you're saying. And one of the things I thought was the best comment was I got some Asian writing as a comment on mine from somebody saying that they were happy with the video or whatever. I don't know. So I had French comment followed by an English comment, followed by some Asian, Japanese, China. I don't know, but another comment.
He could have been telling you that it's the biggest pile of crap, and you don't even know.
I don't know.
Yeah, right?
He's like, your video's dog shit, but it sounds good in Canadian French. It sounds. Really
I do not know. I mean, So be careful of the other groups that you don't understand what they're saying.
Hell yeah. Right. Sorry, Alex. We'll fix that for next time. So Alex is in chat. We got Lisa Dormuth. Lisa Dormuth was one of the winners from the unboxing I did last Saturday of the M2 Pro from BoboVR. Congratulations!
Oh no way, she won! Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was
nice.
Lisa Dormuth,
Nice.
and it was Ashley Danielle and Lisa Dormuth. Sorry, I blanked there for a minute. Jason Ward is here. Jesse Jasso is here. Kevin Martz is here. Deirdre Brown is here. Hey, Deirdre, it's good to see you again. Paul Fennessy is here. What's going on, Paul? Shah Azrael is here. God, all my diehards are here. I love you guys. We've got Tickle Salas Pineda, Benny Lee.
Your number one fan is here, Facebook user.
Oh, I love Facebook. Yeah. So me and Nick were talking about this earlier. We were watching Beardo Benjo and Gamertag VR. They were streaming today, and they were dual streaming to Facebook and to YouTube, and they were using a Restream bot to bring all their chat in to give all names. So we got to figure that out, Todd.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were using Restream until Eric mentioned something to me afterwards, and I went and looked on Facebook. I'm like, no kidding, they were.
Yeah, we got Chi-Town D over in YouTube. That is Denise Detlaf, Chi-Town D.
Oh, Denise,
how you doing, Denise? We got Onakazi. We got Mepper. Mepper's doing both because he's in. I just saw him in Facebook.
He's on both.
It looks like Beerbo jumped onto YouTube as well.
Mind Jive.
Mind Jive. How you guys doing, man? It's good to see everybody. I appreciate it. We got some awesome stuff tonight. We're gonna give away another. We're gonna give away another BoboVR M2 Pro tonight, guys.
One of these bad boys.
Yeah, Todd's got one too. I got one here. Dude, I've been using this thing all week. I absolutely love it, man. I had a thought in my head. I'm like, when I first put it on, I'm like, this is gonna be great. I'm just not a big fan of the. I'm usually not a big fan of the Halo strap. I like the Elite strap better. So I'm like, all right, I'll try it out and I'll see, and I'll probably end up going back to the Elite strap. This thing's not coming off, man, because I got my two batteries right here.
Yeah, I got my second one charging because I used it today.
I just keep popping them on.
Yep.
Batteries are important, man. I mean, you really just don't get enough time out of the Quest. So, any head strap with a battery is important.
Yeah, they did such a good job.
I'll give you guys a little secret. I do love this setup with the M2 Pro, which we're going to give one away later. I have coming up next week. I'm going to show and do an unboxing and an installation video of another head strap and battery combo that just came together, and they're on sale this month from Rebuff Reality, our partners over at Rebuff Reality. I'm not going to show you everything yet. I'll show you the boxes, but they are now doing a dual combo of their VR power.
Oh, no way. Nice. With a headset.
And a headset that go together.
Nice.
And they have hooked together. So it's going to be cool, man. I'm going to show you guys this next week. And maybe we'll have one to give away or something.
Oh, and those are great batteries. They really are.
That's got way more power than the Bobo, right?
Well, So if you're like me and you're not a fan of, say, the of the Halo, which I'm becoming. Like I said, I wore it all week long, and I did a lot of VR this week. I was extremely happy with it. I was way more comfortable than the original M2. I love the new Pro design with the bat. Todd, did you like it too? Did you like? Because I know you liked the original Pro, the M2 or the M2 as well.
I liked it over. I have the Elite strap with battery, and
Mhm.
I put the regular M2 on, and I never put my Elite strap back on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I missed the battery immensely, but it was way more comfortable.
I love this back pad now, though, is way better than the old
way
M2,
better
though,
than the old
because
one.
it used to slide off my head, and what happened is it wouldn't fit down all the way, and it would just, with my hair, it would slide up. You don't have that problem. Sorry.
I have a really big head. I don't know if you've noticed in my videos.
Yeah, right.
So I don't have that.
So is
problem.
that like cushion? Is that cushiony in the back, or is that more
It
like
is.
a rubber?
It's a cushion.
No, it's all like squishy cushion.
Okay,
so
but is it as thick as the Kiwi's cushion? Now that is some super thick stuff.
I think so. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Now the original,
it's like
Elite,
memory foam, so it like slowly comes back out.
Yeah. Now the original Elite strap with battery from Oculus doesn't have that. It's just rubber. No. So like this right here. Here's my Elite strap. Here's my Elite strap with battery from Oculus. Okay. Yeah. This is the one that I got the track in. Okay. This pad that you see on here, this is from VR Cover. This is how it usually comes. Like this.
Yeah, with that little rubber.
With just this rubber thing. I hated it. That's why I bought this separately from VR.
Yeah, that would totally rip out whatever hair I had left.
With the M2 Pro, it comes with it. And that was one of the things I just didn't like about the M2 that I absolutely freaking love now about the M2 Pro.
And the M2 has the same sort of foamy, but it's about half as thick as the Pros.
The material is better, too, than the original M2. The material is a nicer material.
Yeah. See, I was telling Eric earlier that I've always had the DOS. Since I've got my Quest 2, I got the DOS right after it, and that's all I've used. But now I'm using the Kiwi Elite strap. I really like the cushioning, and it's because I had to pick up a second headset because I was having problems with audio recording and stuff like that. I did. I picked up a second headset at 128 gig. Yeah, so I got two
Good to
now.
Have a backup. Good to have a backup.
Yeah,
it is. But I put on the Elite strap on the new one, thinking I might use the DOS again because of the headphones, and I'm really liking the Elite strap cushion on it. It's just, like sleep. It's like having a pillow on your head.
Yeah. I've been telling people all week. They're like, what should I get? What should I get? You know what I mean? And I'm like, look, if you don't like the Halo and you're not concerned,
there's so many good ones out right now. Yeah.
But if you don't like, but to me though, really, there's two right now that I would recommend. If you don't like the Halo and you like the Elite strap, go with the Kiwi Elite. It's by far the best Elite strap that you're going to find. If you like the Halo design and you like the battery, having the battery on there, then I would definitely go with the BoboVR. Now, here's the deal. I got to check this one out from Rebuff because Rebuff, that VR power battery is no joke. That's a 10-hour battery, right, Nick?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've been using.
You have that on your desk, right?
It's on. Now it's on my Kiwi strap. Because I modified it when I got it out the package. I didn't care for the straps that came with it. So I pulled all that off the rubber backing and I threw Velcro on it. And I turned it into the Frankenquest, Well, Velcro, I could pull it right off the DOS and slap it right on top of my Kiwi without having to do anything. And I've had this thing for 8, 9, 10 months. Works so good. Lasts so damn long.
Yeah. Go girl.
It is so damn good. I mean, I'll have this thing. I might not have to throw it on my charger, and this is using it a couple of hours here, not using it a couple more hours, and I could go 2 days before I have to throw it on the charger.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Hey, Dylan Morrison says, "I love you guys, but WTF, Nick?" Because you keep calling him Dylan.
Oh yeah, right.
And that's what it is. I mean, Dylan, Kai, you get a name, and I stick with it. I'm not changing.
Lisa Dorma says Todd and his big jug. Hey,
the monster jug.
You know what else? Never mind.
Baba Bowie.
Did you pull in the My Mom one?
No, we can't do that. We can't do the My Mom.
That's copyrighted. That's copyrighted.
And I was like, no, can't do that.
No.
Can't do that.
Let's see. I just want to read down. Jesse Josso says, "Let's go! I want to win, guys. We are going to give it away tonight. I'm not going to do like I did on Saturday, make everybody wait. We are giving it away tonight. I'm picking a name. We are going to put everybody on the wheel of death, and whoever wins it, we get to kill. I mean, we get to give a head strap to.
That's a terrible name, the Wheel of Death. Got to work on that one.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I got to work on my PR.
Dude, we got a question here.
Yeah, shoot.
What you got?
Which one puts the least amount of pressure on your forehead? From Ann Horton from YouTube. I would say the Halo strap.
Yeah, definitely the Halo strap. That's the whole idea of the Halo.
The least amount of on your forehead.
Yeah,
is not going to be the Halo, because the Halo would be directly on your forehead, where like the Elite strap doesn't even sit on your forehead.
No,
but it pushes against the front of your forehead, though.
The whole idea with the Elite strap, the way it goes in, it actually pulls the headset to your face, like
right.
This. But
but that's going to be closer to your. It's not going to sit on your actual forehead, whereas the Bobo will sit on your forehead. This one sits more like just above your eyes for the Elite.
Yeah, but there's no pressure with the Bobo. There's no pressure around your face at all.
Yeah,
zero pressure.
Right,
and it doesn't sit. This right here does not really sit on your forehead.
It's more like a cushion.
It's more above your. It's more on the top of your head almost.
Okay.
Because you see, there's a space here. There's actually a strap that goes into the Quest headset that gives you a 1-inch space between the Quest itself and the facial interface. And this actual piece right here, there's about maybe not 1 inch, but maybe half an inch. Yeah, half an inch. So yeah, the whole idea of the Halo is to get rid of that pressure on your face, so you don't have that. So yeah, if you don't like the pressure on your face, but if you want a tight seal, if you're one of those people that wants to be completely immersed where you have it really sucked in tight to your face, then go with the Elite.
Then you got to go Elite, yeah.
Because that's the only thing with this. When I bend over in this, I don't know what happens to you, Todd. It always comes away from my face a little bit. Like if I'm bending, like a lot of times when I go in, I have to reset my Guardian. Freaking happens to me almost every time, especially when I change rooms or whatever. So when you have to do that, you have to do the floor level. I have to bend down to do the floor level, and I just feel it come away from my face a little bit when I bend down. So it's just not as tight. Where the Kiwi, once you put that freaking thing on, it sucked to your face. But again, after a while, it gets a little uncomfortable. For long sessions.
Yeah, thicker cushion. You need a thicker cushion.
Kevin Mars says, "Nice Wheel of Death." He likes the Wheel of Death. All right. Hey, Daniel Nelmar is here. Let's talk. Daniel Nelmar is here. Let's talk. Let's talk VR Trend magazine. Todd, did you ever get your VR Trend magazine?
No.
Daniel, you got to get him his VR Trend magazine.
three versions or whatever, or issues. I still have not received a single one.
VR Trend magazine. If you want, if you're an old style gamer and you grew up reading game magazines, this is it. Even if you're not, if you're somebody who just wants to read about VR, read cool articles, see stuff, get neat little pullouts inside here that have, these little posters like you used to get with like Game Informer magazine. Look at this, man. Look how cool this is.
That's so cool.
Like if you actually got one, Todd, this is what it would look like.
Yeah, right. One day, I'm hoping I don't live that remotely that you can't find my damn house.
And you want to know the best thing about VR Trend magazine this past month? What is that?
That looks familiar.
Yeah, I know.
Man. Look at that. Q2C is featured in the 1-year anniversary issue of VR Trend magazine. We want to say thank you to them. Very nice. You can see our sponsors there. You can see our virtual strangers, partners, and you can see, Rebuff, and you can see Hello Real on there, and Rebuff Reality, and Kiwi Designs. Great article, guys. If you want to read this, it took me about 6 months to write that right there. But it's just a cool article telling you a little bit about what we're trying to do here as a community, what we're trying to grow and become. And guys, go out and get it. And if we could drop Daniel, if you're still out there, if you could put a link in the chat to VR Trend magazine where people can go to find VR Trend magazine. Guys, go check this out. It's such a cool thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, I saw some stuff in there today on another podcast where they talked about it, and it was this month they were talking about the emulator, the old school emulator for VR.
They do. It's actually Daniel Nelmar, I think, who did that.
Yeah,
who did that piece? Yeah, Daniel did it.
It was a great piece too. Him trying to list off practically every console in that game.
Yeah, is Daniel's handle? I think he might be the bearded bard over there because they kept. I think he was in the chat. He was in the chat as bearded bard, and I think that might have been him. Daniel, can you confirm or deny that for me? That was that. Yeah, we were watching the VR crewcast today with Beardo Benjo and Gamertag, another fantastic show. Yeah, another fantastic show. And they have on their show, they do the VR Trend magazine. What's it called, Daniel? It's the VR Trend magazine. It's the Indie Corner VR Trend magazine, like Indie Corner or something like that. And he says he's the bearded bard. That's awesome, man.
That's awesome.
But yeah, Daniel put the link to VR Trend magazine, guys. This is such a cool thing. I have every issue, starting back from when they originally launched, just because I was so excited to have a magazine again, man, just to put my fingers on something real. They do have a digital if you just want the digital, but they have a digital and a physical, and it's
one day.
Cool. Yeah, one day Todd will get it. Daniel, you gotta help.
No, you live pretty remote, Todd.
He ordered his. Like, how long did you order yours, man?
July. And I've still not got one yet.
That's a little while ago.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
But Daniel's awesome. Thanks for being here, Daniel.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get a pile of them when I get them.
Yeah. But yeah, Daniel is awesome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of our community, Daniel. I see you in the group all the time. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
We got Wes Dillon's here. Radio Run is here. Onikazi was here. We have DB is here. We have Ann Horton over in. Wow, a lot of people on YouTube tonight. Good to see it, man.
Yeah.
Good to see it. I love it.
Yeah,
man.
absolutely.
We're gonna build this YouTube, guys. We're gonna make it something special, and we're gonna run this as a sister page to our Facebook group. And it's, for anybody who just doesn't want to be part of the Facebook, and it's out there, you guys. If you don't want to be part of the Facebook, follow us on YouTube. We're gonna have a lot of cool stuff going on. All right, so guys,
they're disconnecting, right?
That's true.
We're gonna get that soon.
Yeah, Meta. Yeah, the Meta group.
The Meta group.
So let's talk some news. So if anybody in the VR world saw today that we had some content creators out there that actually had access to After the Fall, the new game coming out, zombie co-op shooter, and there was a handful of content creators that were given access, and the embargo for their access and what they can say ended this morning. So some friends, content creator friends, in the community of ours, Beardo Benjo, Gamertag, GT Gamertag,
Steve Knows got a copy of it.
Steve Knows.
PD was left out. The poor guy. Man. He was so disappointed in that.
A little love for PD, man. He deserves it. That dude works hard, man. He's in
absolutely.
And he is in every chat too, man. He's in every chat. But so I listened in on quite a few today just to hear, what was going on and what they were saying about it. And I don't know if you got a chance to see, Todd, but I know you did. From what I heard, glowing reviews of what this game.
Well, the footage I saw.
Yeah. Oh my God, the footage is amazing. But now they played a very abbreviated level. They got one level. And it was, it's not the game yet. They're basically playing a very early, or not very early, but they're playing a build of
like a pre-release almost.
Yeah, a build of one level.
Yeah.
So they're not playing the actual game yet. But from what they said, what they saw, and how much they enjoyed it, I mean, I heard glowing reviews from pretty much everybody that I talked to today, which makes me so freaking happy, man.
This was after the fall.
This was after the fall, and the footage, it looked so good on this. I don't even remember how many people they were saying, but I believe they were trying to say more than 4 people co-op.
Really?
Wow. I believe so. But it's also crossplay. So this is going to be crossplay across Rift, Steam, PlayStation. Lobbies are not going to be hard to fill.
Yeah, and what I heard was, you want to listen to this trailer real quick, guys? Let's watch this trailer. Everybody's probably seen it, but let's watch it.
Guys, I think we've got incoming.
Be on your guard.
Let's go.
Eater, nearby.
Get down!
Incoming!
Time to shine!
That looks so well done.
Dude, the gameplay that I saw today looked like this trailer, man. I'm not kidding. From what
I mean, did you see how many assets they had in one screen coming at you? What was that? 30 zombies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Jesse
sure.
Jocko says, take my money. Yeah, hell yeah, take my money right now.
Holy crap, that just seems intense, and it's just a trailer.
Yeah, I wanted to grab this question real quick before I forgot it. I don't remember who it was. Oh, it was Stacy Lapointe over on YouTube. Stacy, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us over on YouTube. She asks Twitch. She just says Twitch ? I don't think we're going to stream to Twitch, Stacy. I was a Twitch streamer for some time. We had a breakup. We had an issue. Myself and Twitch.
Was it love-hate relationship?
Yeah, which is basically meant I hated Twitch. But yeah.
I don't like how it saves your content or doesn't save your content.
Save it. Every piece of my content
is annoying. It deleted everything. Yeah.
But I just don't want. I don't want to. I want to do both YouTube and I want to do Facebook because that's a great part of our audience is our fantastic Facebook group. The Q2C Facebook group, which is 125,000 strong. Thank you, everybody. And so we're going to do there for sure. That's our home. That's where we'll always be. That's our first love. But we want to do YouTube for the people that maybe don't want to be with the Facebook, and we want to basically broaden that audience a little bit. So we're definitely going to go to those two. If we start going more and went to Twitch or went to Facebook Gaming or something like that, it just waters it down too much. And then we're trying to watch 3 different chats, and it can get confusing. And so I think we're going to keep it just the 2 for now. But thank you for asking that, and thanks for being over there, Stacey. I appreciate it.
It's hard to grow on multiple platforms. I mean, if you spread out to Twitter, Instagram,
you can't
TikTok,
too thin.
I mean,
it'll be hours and hours and hours trying to keep it all up and keep it all alive.
I mean, and not everybody has every one of these platforms. So everybody's then trying to figure out, should I be on YouTube? Should I be following him on TikTok? Should I be following him on Facebook? So it confuses people and it's impossible. Yeah. It's just too hard.
Yeah, exactly. But all right. So guys, back to the freaking amazing trailer we just watched. And again, what we saw in that trailer, I saw today with the gameplay footage that GT was showing that him and some other people played today, and it looked very similar to that gameplay footage, man.
Yes.
I saw at one point GT was dual wielding Desert Eagle gun pistols, and it looked freaking amazing, man.
I didn't see that, but I mean, even down to the way that the enemies stay on the ground for you without the lag or latency, the way the blood stays there after the enemies die, and you can revive in this game. You can revive your partners in it. That was like, I wanted to ask them, what happens if you die? Do you just respawn, or how exactly do y'all think that works?
I don't know. That's a good question. Hey, Wes from Virtual Strangers is here. Wes, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. And he says after the fall looks like it's extremely polished arcade style zombie shooting. That's almost exactly what GT said. He said arcade, fast, fun game, but arcadey. Yeah. So this isn't going to be Saints and Sinners. Okay, this is going to be run and gun. 4-player co-op. This is going to be, Back 4 Blood or Left 4 Dead, style of those flat games. Yeah. This is going to be that. This is, But he did. You know what I did hear him say a lot today, which Beardo said today. Beardo Benjo, he said way more of a looter shooter than he thought. So it's a lot about collecting. Yeah, a lot about finding things to open doors, to like caches to improve your weapons and include.
So do you have to is there like a building concept too, like where you have to do find parts to upgrade your weapons? That detail.
I did see that Vertigo Games was in the chat with them, and he was talking about there's going to be just things scattered everywhere. So it's not just going to be a few things here and there. You're going to see stuff all over the map to pick up. Yeah. I don't know if this is upgrading guns. I don't know.
I love looter shooters, man. I mean, I was hooked on Tarkov for a year. And that's like the biggest looter shooter you can find. I love Tarkov, man. I love any type of looter shooter where we're having to find equipment to build your character or build your weapons or build your stash. It's amazing. You know what? Also, I heard that made me extremely excited for this game. The way you hook up with people in game, so you can load in, and if you're not teamed up with anybody yet, you'll see somebody in the lobby area. All you got to do is go over to that person, you point on them. And you click on his thing. There's like a pop-up above the avatar's head, and you click on him, and you're automatically paired up. That's how easy it is. There's no going to a menu. There's no selecting a friend and trying to figure out where they are.
Giving each other a cookie like in Township Tale or something.
Yeah, exactly.
That never works, and you get the key and you don't know what the hell to do with it.
Yeah. I mean, and the fact that this is going to be on PlayStation, and I'm assuming Steam. I don't know what they mean by PCVR, if it's just Rift, if it's Steam. But
yeah, I don't know.
Quest, PlayStation, this is going to have so many full lobbies. You're not going to have problems finding people to play with.
Is it cross-platform? Like, I know it's cross-platform release, but cross-play as well? Wow, that's awesome.
Cross-play as well, yeah. So you could play with someone on PlayStation, which I'm not quite sure how that would work. I haven't used the Move controllers in a while, but those are kind of tough to work with.
It could be a little bit. Wolverines was talking about that earlier. He said he was concerned about cross-play with PSVR, with how with the Move controllers. But just want to say, Ann Horton just put a question over into YouTube. She said, "Where's the best place to ask a question?" Anywhere that you are is the best place to ask a question, and we will see you. We may not see every comment because a lot of times they go really fast, but we do see them. We try and call out as many as we can. I can't call out every comment because then it just becomes a show of me reading comments off, and that's kind of boring for a lot of people. But yeah, if you have a question, Ann, put it exactly where you are on YouTube, and we'll try and catch it, and we'll try and see it. And if you don't see us catch it, put it in again. There's nothing wrong with putting it up again.
I have control of like the historical chat as well, so I'm always constantly scrolling up and down to see if we miss something. So.
Yeah, Todd. So Todd's
producing. She's got a question right now.
Todd, if you see this numbers in restream, if you see us hit 40, let me know. I'm going to give one of these fine people a
We're at 48. Tonight.
What? Damn it, why do you say that? Now I got to give somebody a hoodie. Are we really at 48?
Yeah, we are. Ann Horton says, my question goes back to the BoboVR. I just Googled it to get one, and is it an add-on to my existing Oculus Quest 2 where I can swap the strap out? Yes is the answer.
Yes.
If you go over to our YouTube page, I did an unboxing where I actually take my Quest apart and put on a Bobo M2 Pro head strap and talk about it.
But don't do it now because then you would have to leave a chat, and you don't want to.
This is true.
We're gonna give away a hoodie, I guess.
We're gonna give away some stuff because we're at 47 now.
Holy shit! It's tough when I'm not producing anymore. I can't see the numbers, so I saw that we were 30 in Facebook, and I saw that we were 20 over in YouTube. So
I mean, I've got to say, I don't know what we're at total, but I see us on YouTube at 18, almost 20.
Oh yeah, bro.
I can't see Facebook. I'm not fancy like you guys. I don't have like 10 monitors.
28 on Facebook right now.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So towards the end of the show, guys, we'll choose somebody. We'll put them in the wheel of death, and then we'll kill them, or we'll give them a hoodie. Whoever it is, anywhere in the world you live, we'll get you a hoodie. All right, so.
Back on After the Fall, the best way I heard, I know we keep getting away from it, but back on After the Fall, the best way I think that I heard it described today was something similar or akin to Destiny, where it's where the co-op shooters, because I mean the way they were fighting that big zombie boss monster looking thing, and I've played a little bit of Destiny, but I've never done any of the raids or all the other co-op stuff that they have on it. But I've seen some of the footage on it, and it looks like a very similar aspect to it. I mean, obviously, you're in VR. Obviously, you're shooting zombies. But the way that Destiny is played, it looked what he was saying, and the footage I was seeing, it looked something akin to doing like a raid or whatever in Destiny.
That's one of the guys. I didn't really flat game Destiny at all. I wasn't really flat gaming around that time. I do a little bit of flat gaming now, but there's so much VR now. I can't even flat game anymore. I just can't find time.
Yeah, right.
I have Xbox. I have Xbox Game Pass, and Forza 5 just dropped, and I get it for free with the Xbox Game Pass because I wanted to play Back for Blood. Basically, is why I did that. And I got it for $1 for a month for Xbox Game Pass. So yeah, Forza 5 dropped. I downloaded it. I haven't even touched it yet. Can't find any time, man.
No time.
No time for flat games. It's VR.
First world problems.
I have so many VR games this weekend I have to play. It's ridiculous.
First world problems.
Right.
So After the Fall, extremely excited. It looks so good. I was so happy because this game made me nervous, man. I got to admit, because you get so hyped up, and what happens all the time, expectations start to blow over, reality, and expectations get way blown up, and then the game never lives up to what it should because the expectations are too high, and the expectations are through the roof for this game. So
that's why I was actually glad they put that delay on it, that however long they kicked it back for, because the hype was there, and if they didn't put that delay and there was something that came out wrong with this game, it'd have been rough.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Tasselhoff, Jason Ward's in the chat. He did a YouTube video today of a game that we're going to be talking about later. and he said that he was representing the Q2C community with a shirt in the video. Very cool. Thanks,
nice.
Daniel says it's very much like Left 4 Dead, from respawn to weapons to management to co-op. It's identical, even when it comes to the events, but it's fun. So, Daniel, have you played it? Is that what you're kind of alluding to? And Vertigo always, you know what? Vertigo is I've said it the last couple of weeks since Facebook Connect. Vertigo is, to me, they are now the VR developer, right? I mean, they have basically
six common games.
Five coming. You know?
And they put out Arizona Sunshine, Traffic Jams. Now they're coming out with After the Fall. I think they have another one that they developed themselves. They published dozens of games.
Well, I was going to say they're as big of a publisher now as they are developers. So I mean, they're publishing a ton of games. So yeah, to me, they are they have moved themselves. I thought it was going to be Servios for a while, and then Resolution Games had a chance, and then I thought maybe Fast Travel Games would move in there, but Vertigo has just stepped up. Servios has done this. They went like from here and went like this, as his Vertigo went what like this. So yeah,
they're going up. They're making a name for themselves. They already got a name for themselves.
Yeah. So guys, Daniel says he has played Left 4 Dead because they are doing a spread on it in next month's issue. So
nice.
Go get VR Trend Magazine now.
Nice.
Is basically what we're saying. Go get VR Trend Magazine so you can get next month's issue, and go get some of these back issues. These back issues are beautiful. This magazine, it's like a work of art. All the different stuff in this thing. I'm so excited about it. I love having it. So
we got a comment from Louis G. I'm not going to try your last name.
What's up, Louis?
Saying that Bobo M2 Pro is sold out on Amazon, and it is.
It is.
Amazon's got a really big problem right now with. I'm an Amazon seller as well, and to get things into the Amazon warehouse because of COVID, everybody and their dog has become an Amazon seller, so they've had to restrict how many items we can ship to Amazon at a time, from 350, 400 per UPC code to 20 to 50 per UPC code.
Yeah.
So they sell out in a day, and we got to wait another 30 days sometimes before we can get more product into their warehouses. So
that's a bummer.
There's more coming.
Todd, Luigi said Luigi is okay, but his last name is Gutierrez.
Luigi though.
Luigi from now on.
So basically, I talked to Bobo the other day because Virtual Strangers has some coming because they want to review them too. So so basically when I talked to Bobo, they were very accommodating. They're like, yeah, we would love to get them out to content creators. We want to get as many people as we can trying these things and showing them off to their communities. So he was like, but they're gone. So three things happened to them. Number one, exactly what Todd just said. Amazon's just being a butthole.
Pain in the butt.
Yeah. Number two, they're extremely popular. Everybody wants them. And when you get something like this where it's hyped up, where everybody's talking about it, I mean, everybody has done a video. Even Sebastian Ong from MRTV just dropped a video today or yesterday and did a whole entire review on it. So
that's
Todd
did a review.
I did a review.
And then just not being able to get them out the door. That's got to be tough.
Yeah, and then number three, again, everything's a little bit tougher now with shipping and getting parts and getting things. So when you get those three factors together, it makes for a very difficult thing, and they're very frustrated because they know they have a product that everybody wants, that they're having a tough time getting to people. But they're getting them. Like the guys from Virtual Strangers, they're getting theirs. It's coming directly from China. That's because he can't get it. There's nothing in Amazon.
Yeah.
They sold every bit they had out in Amazon. So
mine came right from China too because they couldn't get them into Amazon Canada. They still haven't hit the Amazon Canada market yet, at all.
Oh wow, that
Well,
just shows you how big of a seller it is.
Yeah. Right. I mean, when it sells out in a day.
I love showing great products, man, and I'll always show great products in this group. That's why we partner with so many people. And let's talk about, before we get to our next game, I want to talk about a new partner that we have. I just want to announce real quick. And I did see somebody from there in the YouTube chat earlier. We are going to announce, we're rolling out this week that Reloptix has become a Q2C partner, and they will actually be now partner of our community on Facebook and in our community on YouTube. And these guys make the best lenses for your headset that you'll find out there, and the best price. They have a one set price for pretty much any prescription. That's right, guys, right?
Yep. One price.
Yep.
So basically, so I've dealt with a couple of these companies. So I dealt with VR Wave for a little while. VR Wave had decent product. Here's the problem with VR Wave. If you have a little bit of a stronger prescription, you're going to pay 150, 160, $200 because every little level that you go up with your prescription, the cost goes up. So, you order lenses and you start putting your prescription in the menu, and you start out at like 50 or 60, $70. By the time you get your prescription in there and you do shipping, you're like $150 or $160 for your lenses. These are like 70 or $80, I think. It doesn't matter what your prescription is.
$80, yeah.
80 bucks.
And they don't even have to be prescription, because I don't wear prescription glasses. And a big shout out to them for sending me them blue light filter glasses. Man, these things are amazing. These things work good, not even just in the Quest. You can look through these things and everything looks clearer actually in my living room.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Daniel says Reloptix is awesome. We've heard nothing but good things. Absolutely. You guys should get together and do something, Daniel. I mean, Jason Salinas over at Reloptix, and I think Will is
yes, it's Will.
Yeah. I'm not sure who's over at Real. It just says Reloptix VR and YouTube. They said, "Hey yo." So, hey yo, how you guys doing? We're gonna have a we're gonna have a write up coming up on Reloptix in the group. We're gonna have they're gonna be on our banner. We actually have the banner all set to go. Todd did a great job on the graphics, and they're gonna become a part of us, and they're gonna start doing some stuff in the group. You're gonna see some stuff for the community, and maybe we'll do something with them as a giveaway coming up soon to just come up a little bit. But if you guys want blue light, if you don't have a prescription, you just want blue light lenses, just order the blue light lenses. It's awesome. And you know what? It protects your lenses. You cannot replace your lenses. You can replace these. Right. If these get scratched, you cannot replace your lenses. So I like to have them just for,
And you should see the link right below Nick's face.
Yeah, that's it.
To that side.
Yep,
but yeah,
right there.
But yeah, keep an eye out in the next week or so. We're going to change our banner this week and get Reloptix on our banner, and then you're going to see them making some posts in the group, and we're going to be doing some posts for them. And again, just very lucky to be bringing in some of the most quality. Number one, the most quality people. Two, the most quality companies and the most quality products that we can find. We will never bring you garbage. We will only bring you the best. I guarantee it.
Congrats to the Q2C community and to Reloptix for coming together and getting. There it is. I knew it was coming.
All right. Back to gaming, guys. Let's get back to gaming. So we also had a game drop today. Captain Toonhead versus the punks from outer space.
Yep.
So this game, everybody's all over the place with this game, right? Some people hate it completely, and then some people love it, and then you got people in the middle. So
right down the middle.
Yeah, let's ask Nick first. Nick, where are you? You've played it. You've got a video out on your YouTube channel if you want to show Nick's YouTube channel. You got a great video out there.
It is. It's a very okay. So I'm not a big fan of tower defense games. I play them when I'm bored on my mobile phone or something, if I have one. It's got a very quirky setting to it. It's not a bad game. It's done right in the sense of a tower defense game, but you have to really enjoy tower defense games to want to get this game. It's the graphics are good. The story is quirky, funny, Saturday morning cartoons kind of thing, but it's not for everybody.
Yeah, it is a little bit more than just a tower defense. So if you've done tower defense, it depends on like a mobile or flat screen. It's more than that because it really is it's a first-person shooter, Twitch shooter, wave-based shooter attached to like a tower defense. So it's like a mesh. Yeah.
But even the tower defense part is a little more unique in that sense because you have hammers and you have to collect cogs and you can upgrade your towers. You can upgrade your weapons. So, I mean, you don't just put towers down, blast the things that come at you. You do a lot more in it. And there's plenty of gameplay to have. I'm not even sure how many levels, but I believe it hits 13, 14 levels, something like that. Yeah. So and the levels can last a while. I mean, I don't know how long it took you guys to get through y'all's levels, but level 2 for me was like a half hour.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. I mean, well, put it this way. I did a video for our YouTube page, for the Q2C YouTube page, and it was 51 minutes long, and I tried to be quick, and I only got through the first 3 levels.
Yeah. Well,
you know
each level presents waves, and so I think the second level was 6 waves. And each wave, you know, you get like a tower defense, you get enemies coming at you. They get stronger as it goes on. But it's not just like a portal to you. Like they're going around in a loop, like a path that they go down. And you have to jump from place to place. You're in the action on it. You know, but one thing I didn't use, and I really wanted to try it, but they don't give you very clear instructions on some of the stuff, was the overhead thing where you can look above the map and look down on it, like in God mode. I never used that.
You have to use it. You have to use it later as you go on. I played a little bit farther than Nick did, and what happens is they start the enemies start coming from, instead of just either 1 door or 2 doors, 3 doors. Number 1, and then they have multiple branching paths off of those doors. So what happens is you could be focusing in one area, and they're coming from another area also, and you're on the ground level and you can't see where they are. You need to get up into a bird's eye view. So you need to use your boost pack to get up in the air, just to look at basically the whole map to see where these enemies are coming to.
But any of the really good tower defense games, even the ones on the phone, have that where as you get further and further on, they're coming from every direction.
Yeah.
On the mobile phone, you'll want to
feet on the ground is just such a neat experience, really.
Yeah. So Wolveraza over on YouTube said that he likes the look of Captain Toon Head and thinks it would be really good to make a co-op tower defense with friends is better. That co-op would freaking be awesome.
That would be cool, but I don't know how they would put that in because it's such a story-driven game. You're following a story.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You could do a co-op mode. You could do a co-op mode where it's no story. It's just level after level of how many
wave after wave.
How many waves you can get.
Yeah.
Do it as something separate. Have your campaign and then do. Co-op is always better.
But I'm telling you, every game these days, that's what the players are asking for. They want all games co-op, multiplayer. Yeah, it's just everything.
So here's what I said on Virtual Strangers last night. So basically, we did something. So I don't know if you even guys know. On Virtual Strangers last night, so the Virtual Strangers Wednesday night show is called Strangers in the Night. And we launched a new feature last night where we started out as your standard podcast live broadcast, me, Roots, and Wes sitting down just like we are now and talking about Captain Toon Head. And then somewhere about 15 or 20 minutes in, Wes disappeared out of his camera, and all of a sudden his camera went away. And you saw footage. He's now in his headset playing Captain Toon Head, and me and Roots are commentating, and he can hear us, and we're commentating, watching him, and the whole chat is now watching Wes play Captain Toon Head in real time.
That's cool.
How freaking cool is that? Right?
Could he talk back with everybody?
Everybody, yeah. I mean, he couldn't see chat because he's in the headset, but we're me and Roots are there for. We're viewing chat just as we're normally doing, but we're all watching and hearing his gameplay, and we're watching him talk. The segment's called Real Time Review. So basically, the Wednesday night show is basically for us to go and tell people about games. And, we're playing these games a lot of times before everybody else gets a chance to play them, just like with Captain Toon Head.
What better way to do that? Actually playing the game.
Actually playing it while you're asking about it. Yeah, right.
This is the crazy mind of Wes Dillon. He comes up with these amazing ideas, and it's between the three of us. Absolutely. It's just so cool, man. I mean, I'm just new to being part of the team there within the last couple of months, but just in the last couple of months, talking with Wes and Roots and going through and trying to build these ideas. They have so many ideas that they've been trying to implement, and now they're finally getting a chance to do them, and it's just so cool to watch it. It's just a cool feature, man. People were loving it last night. People were flipping out. They're like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, that's cool.
So it's like podcasting / live streaming gameplay.
Yeah, right. I digress off of that. I just want to tell everybody that because it was so cool. But basically, my point was, is the game worth it? Now, I didn't know the price of the game until this morning or till this afternoon when it launched. I wasn't privy to that information, even though I had early access. So I said last night, the game is worth it. at $19.99 is the perfect price. Definitely worth it. Techno Glitch was out there and he said, no, it needs to be $14.99. I said $14.99. Everybody needs to buy it at $14.99, whether you're a tower defense fan or not.
Yeah.
This is a must buy at $14.99. I didn't think it was going to be $14.99. I was hoping and figuring $19.99 or $20. I'm recommending it all day long at $20. It came out this morning at $24.99. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a little bit on the pricey side, especially when you get games that drop the same day for cheaper prices.
It seemed a little bit more deep.
Yeah,
right?
which we're going to talk about that.
You know,
yeah.
But yeah, so $28.99 for the Canadian folks. So $30 for a game.
Daniel says, Eric, have you tried Plutosphere yet? I'll get you access. I have not tried Plutosphere, and I would absolutely love to try it.
I have
absolutely.
not tried that. I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah,
I haven't even heard of that one either.
Yeah, thanks, Daniel. But yeah, Kevin Morris Technoglitch says $14.99. That's what he was hoping. The days of $14.99 games are very, very few and far between now. I mean, to be a developer and sell a game for $14.99, it's extremely hard. I mean, I wouldn't expect this game to be $14.99. I think it needed to be $20. $20 is a sweet spot for me. It's a perfect price. I would buy it all day long at $20. $25.
I would have bought it at $20. $20 seems like for what you get for the amount of content, for what the quality of what you're getting, it's not a bad game. I mean,
I like it. It's a fun game. If you like these type of games, if you want
what other game do you get to run around throwing flip flops at people? Like, come on,
hell yeah, man! It's a Chalanka or something like that. Wolveraza, what was it called again? It was Chalanka, or they call it.
Well, I mean, the whole premise of the whole game, you're talking to a nuclear exploded burrito. That is your guide through this game.
All right, you guys want to check out the trailer?
Yeah, let's check out the trailer.
Yeah, absolutely.
The mighty Chankla.
Yep, that was it.
Did you see the flip flop?
No. He's got it in his hand, ready to go.
I love the song, dude. I didn't even know the song.
The song's awesome.
Captain Toonhead.
I weaponized your grandmother's chancla.
Weaponized Chankla.
Yep.
Was that a shark? Did you guys see the shark?
It was a shark.
That was like a shark with lasers on its head.
There's so much going on.
There is.
You know what? I just saw a shark with laser beams. You know what? Buy it. $24.99. Go buy it.
Totally worth it.
It's a freaking shark with laser beams, man. Come on.
Oh, that has got to be the longest named game on the Quest by far.
Here's the deal. Just for that song, and that trailer, and the La Chancla, go buy the game, man. What game can you go into and get weaponized flip-flops?
Right?
But I've got to ask you guys, who is this made for? Is this made for kids, or is this made for adults?
I don't know. That's a good one,
guys. I
really don't know.
I'm a big tower defense guy, so I'm gonna love it. But
I'm still in my.
I'm gonna run in and hear screaming children in my ear at the same time. I don't know. I'm
still in my 40s for a little while. I like this game, so
2 weeks, people. 2 weeks.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No. But yeah, I like this game. I don't know. I had fun with this game. If you want just a game to jump into, have fun with quick and get out. I don't need every game to be Lone Echo. I don't want every game to be Lone Echo. I like to just jump in. I mean, there's some times where I don't want to jump in and have to go, okay, where did I leave off? What's going on in the story? I got to remember everything. I just want to jump in and have fun for 20 minutes, half hour, 45 minutes. Here's what happened to me last night. I wanted to play a little bit farther in this game because I had done my video and it was about an hour in. I wanted to play more because I wanted to, to the review last night. I ended up going over our time to meet because we were supposed to get this whole thing set up with Wes and the headset. We had to do testing and stuff. I freaking completely missed it by like a half an hour because I was in the headset, because you just want to be in there playing. I was having so much fun.
It's a wave shooter tower defense. I mean, you can seriously lose track of time in any wave type games where you get wave after wave after wave of enemies. You just, as long as you're doing good, you can keep going.
Yeah, but it's a fun game. I mean, it's a fun game. If you guys want to win a copy, I'm giving a copy away on the video I did on YouTube. Just go, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to the YouTube channel, because you got to be subscribed to win. And then just comment on the video, and I'm going to draw the winner on Sunday. So we are giving a copy of this away. So go check it out.
Captain Toonhead.
Yeah.
Captain Toonhead and his weaponized chalupa. What was it?
It's a
La Chancla.
It's a nuclear. So they tried to microwave a burrito on their ship in space, and it kills the crew.
It does.
And it becomes intelligent or something.
I mean, this game is funny,
man.
Man.
For the rest of the game.
Yeah, they did a good job.
There's some funny points in this game. Nick, did you see the guy running down the path towards you with the TV to show you the bad guy? So at one point, the guy, there's like an enemy that comes running down the path towards you, and he's in a shield, so you can't shoot him. And he's got a TV over his head like this, and the evil guy is on the TV. But it reminds me of if the movie Say Anything with John Cusack, when he's got the boombox overhead. There's a lot of these 80 little references, I think, and movie references in this game. So I think if you look, you'll find these things. It's just funny, man.
It's got some funny stuff. And the whole reason you are even called Captain Toonhead, because your name is Toonhead, is because when you kill your crew, this guy comes on a screen and promotes you from being a janitor to a captain.
To the captain, yeah.
To the captain.
Dave Marsh from Shadowgate is in the chat, and he says, "I wish Nick would run at me with a TV." I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. That sounds like fun.
It's funny. Kevin Marsh says, look at that. Kevin Mark says, "Don't you have Yuki for that when I want to just jump in and play something funny?" Yeah, you just saw my shirt, did you not? My Yuki shirt. Yuki's don't you dare say anything bad about Yuki.
No dissing Yuki. That's another one I haven't gotten into yet.
They finally came out with their endless mode, didn't they?
Yes, they did, and it's awesome. It's so hard. It's so good. I love it. I love Yuki and Arvor and Anna Barbera. She's just awesome. So before we get to our next game, I want to talk about, we have something cool coming tomorrow, Nick. What do we got coming tomorrow? We have a great thing happening for Q2C live chat.
Yeah.
What are we doing tomorrow?
We do. I don't. Oh my God! I am just so forgetful.
You've only been organizing this for weeks.
I set this up, and I'm like, "What do we got coming tomorrow?"
Okay, so if you don't know, during the trailers, Nick is smoking weed during the trailers.
I'm all like, yeah.
Right.
So we
you want me to do it, or you got it?
I got it. I remembered. Okay. I finally remembered.
Okay. What do we got coming tomorrow, Nick?
So, 12 p.m. Pacific time, we will have Cloudhead Studios coming on for a 2-hour interview with us. We're talking everything about Pistol Whip, Smoke and Thunder, questions from the audience, the way the game works, and it's going to be Ashley Riot joining us, as well as Heath, one of the developers, and I believe the other guy's name was Tyler. I may be mistaken on that, but it's going to be another developer. Yeah. So we're going to have 2 developers and their community manager joining us for a 2-hour interview. Get all the latest on Pistol Whip, questions you guys want to ask, anything they'll want to talk to you about. I was just talking with them today. You know, they love questions from the community. They love to hear y'all's thoughts on the game. They love to hear anything y'all might want to know. They will try to answer it as best they can for you. It's going to be an awesome show tomorrow. 12 p.m. Pacific.
12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern.
I had to stutter for a second there.
Yeah, so guys, Cloudhead Studios, the guys behind the Gallery 1 and 2, Pistol Whip. We're mainly, it's Pistol Whip's 1-year anniversary. They've been celebrating all week long. I'm sorry, 2-year anniversary. Yeah, I missed
2-year anniversary. Been around for a while.
Yeah, so we're going to be speaking to them tomorrow. Ashley Riot, who is their community manager, but she's not just a community manager. She's extremely involved with Pistol Whip. She did a lot of the designing of some of the music and some of the levels and a whole bunch of stuff with the Smoke and Thunder. She was a big part of that, and we're extremely lucky to have them come and talk to us. And we did our little pre-meeting yesterday. We all got on video. And we're talking, and and she said, "Oh, I talked to our PR department," and she's like, "We have a time limit of how much time we can give you guys." And we're like, "Oh, okay, no problem. Just let us know how much it is, and we'll make sure you guys get out of here." She's like, "I'm like, so what's your cutoff point?" She's like, "I can give you about 2 hours." And I said, "Holy crap, 2 hours!" We're gonna have to talk really slow.
We just pushed last week through an interview in 30 minutes.
So I'll try. We probably won't bore you guys for 2 hours. We'll go for as long as we can until the point where it just doesn't work anymore, and then we'll see. But we're gonna give some Pistol Whip keys away. I think we're gonna give a couple Iron Rebellion keys away. We've got to give, and we got a couple. We're gonna give a couple things away for everybody hanging out, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So
it's gonna be awesome. Come check it out, man. 12 p.m.
I cannot wait to just talk to her about the campaign modes. I want to ask her what's upcoming, what's coming up, man. What are they going to do? What's their next plans? Can't wait, man. We have some great stuff planned for to ask them tomorrow.
Tons of questions, lots of good information. We're talking to developers here, the people who built this game, so these are the people, if you got questions, these are the people you want to ask, not content creators, not the media, not the Facebook group, the developers directly themselves.
Hell yeah. And then we just keep pushing the content because Saturday, 3 p.m., myself and I don't know if Todd wants to come or if Nick wants to come, we're going to be doing another live show. We're going to be doing another unboxing because guess what I got in the mail yesterday?
Oh,
Vive. The Vive Flow. The Vive Flow is here. That is the Vive Flow. Look how small this box is.
I
cannot believe it. The whole thing is in here.
It's way smaller than my Quest 2 box.
Yeah, really. It's tiny, man. So we're going to open this up. I did open it just to show the Virtual Strangers last night. But I put it right back in. I swear to God, I put it right back in. We're gonna open it on Saturday. I've got a new flight stick. I'm gonna show you guys on Saturday from a company called Twisted Barrel. I'm gonna open with you guys, and I also have a new gun stock from Twisted Barrel. I'm gonna open with you guys, and something new from BoboVR that I'm gonna show you guys on Saturday as well.
God, there's so much. If there isn't enough games coming out, there's so many products coming out.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's so much shit going on. I love it.
And everybody thought it was going to be dead after October. Wrong.
Yeah. Yep. No way.
Wrong.
Yeah.
A bunch of people in chat, both on YouTube and on Facebook, are. Wait. Sorry, I missed my opportunity.
You missed your email. You did.
Yeah, right. About you. What was the question? I missed it. What was
Have we run out of VR content for the month of October?
Hell no, man. How about you?
All right. So on YouTube there and on Facebook, people are asking me what a Vive Flow is.
That's an excellent question. So the Vive Flow,
without giving too much away.
Yeah, the Vive Flow, which I will show everybody. It's a VR. It's a headset. It's a VR headset that you will be able to consume some basic VR games, but mainly a media device. And to be honest, I don't know exactly what we're going to do with it yet. I know I can run it off my Android phone. They eventually are going to have hand tracking, and right now there are no controllers.
So it's basically watching Netflix.
Yeah, I think you can do a lot of media consumption. It's not going to be just that. You can do anything you can do with you because you can cast your phone into the VR headset and have everything just be huge in VR. And guys, you're wearing a set of glasses, so there's no discomfort. The thing weighs 197 kilograms.
Super light.
The Quest 2 is 500 kilograms. This thing's 197 kilograms.
Yeah.
So it's less than half the weight of the Quest 2. I'm going to use it to consume media. I'm definitely going to test it out and watch some movies. I am going to test it out. And I consume a lot of media for VR content through YouTube, watching, a lot of the news YouTube videos and things like that from Upload VR and Road to VR. So because I try and keep up on everything that's going on. So I'm hoping that's going to be good for that. I hope it's going to be good for some basic gaming and, some meditation, which
So we're gonna get video of Eric laying down sleeping with this thing on its face.
Yeah. Wearing my LeChampas.
You go, girl.
You go, girl. So yes, we're gonna do
I can
that on
see this
Saturday.
being used on the bus. Could be used on an airplane to watch movies and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
it's such a lightweight device for travel. I think it's going to be quite useful.
This is the battery, okay, for the VR power battery. This is the Vive Flow. I mean,
The
they're
whole
almost the
entire
same
thing. Yeah,
size.
exactly.
Look at this. I mean,
That's
look
crazy.
how small this thing is. This is it. It's just like a pair of ski goggles on your face. So
Yeah, exactly.
amazing.
Just
Really,
don't wear it while driving.
I'm looking forward to it, and then I can rebox it and resell it. Oh shit! I said Did I say kilograms? I don't know.
You did, yeah.
Sorry.
6 pounds on your face. Yeah.
Yeah, no, 6 pounds.
You need to build up those neck muscles.
So, Todd, take a look back through Facebook, see if anybody wants to say anything that we missed, and I'll take a look through YouTube because I really haven't seen chat much. So,
Technoglitch is
being
pining
Technoglitch
for the death spin. Yeah.
We will do. We'll do. I tell you what. We'll do the hoodie in a little bit, and then we'll do the Bobo at the end. How's that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate to have even 2 kilograms on my face. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I misspoke. 197 grams. Yeah. All right.
It's like an Oculus Go. Sure, that's a maybe a good comparison. Maybe.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's the continuation of a Go. But much lighter, much better form factor. I hope the screens are good. I'm very interested to see what movies look like in there in media. So yeah, I'm interested to take a look to see it, and I'll let you guys know. We're gonna do the unboxing tomorrow, and then we're gonna look at it and see, put it on and feel what it's like, and then I'm gonna do an in-depth dive on what doing stuff in it, and I'll probably come on and record something and put it out there to let you guys know what I think of it. After that. Let's talk about another game that dropped, Iron Rebellion. Did you guys play this?
Oh yeah,
I have been playing this now for a little while.
Early access.
Yeah, we all had early access to it.
Yeah,
cool. It's a mech game,
we all
right?
jumped in there together actually, didn't we?
Yeah, at one point. They've been continuing to develop it. It's got some very interesting mechanics inside the actual mech from so many buttons you can push. It's like Half-Life Alyx inside the mech on a Quest 2.
Right.
Let's go to the video, take a look, so we can show everybody what it's like if they haven't seen it yet, and then we'll talk.
Sure.
To the video, Todd. To the video.
And cue.
Cue the video. There we go.
Don't want to see you popping your head.
No.
But it's Mech Warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Look at that. That's awesome.
Did you see that?
Let's go.
Yeah. And these are all the little mini games.
No,
You're
Yeah.
invited to my birthday. You can't come.
The audio was funny at the end.
It's outtakes at the end.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, it was good. So this is this launched on App Lab today, Tuesday, right? Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday.
Monday, yeah.
It was supposed to come out Monday or Tuesday, but I think they were delayed by a day.
Yeah, so they launched on Wednesday onto App Lab, and you saw at the end there, it's early access, so it didn't launch free out. Here it is. Here's the game. It launched into early access, and the game is $14.99. It is also available on Steam, but it's a very different game on Steam. So the Quest version launched in early access as a co-op, or not co-op, but a multiplayer, player versus player only. Now the Steam version has no multiplayer and is just campaign only against AI. So 2 very different games, the same game but 2 very different play styles, and which is kind of weird, right? The way they did that.
But it's early access too.
They would take Is the Steam version early access as well?
Yeah, they're both early access.
I didn't realize they were that different.
Yeah, it's just very different the way, and I think they look very similar. This now right off the bat, this is the best looking mech game I've ever seen.
Yeah.
There's one other. I mean, Rolomech is very very close, but the way the cockpit looks in this, the mech cockpit is so detailed, and pretty much every button and switch can be manipulated in the cockpit. So basically, when you start out, your mech is powered down. You spawn into the cockpit, the mech is completely powered down, and you have to flip switches, 4 of them, to actually power the mech up. And you'll see your blast shield will open up, and you'll be able to see out of your screen. You'll be able to, the mech is actually like sitting down on the ground, and when you hit a button, it raises and lifts up, and gets to its full height on its legs. You power up all your computer system, and your lights come on.
One of the unique things in this, and it's not in a whole lot of games, is you actually have to move your controllers left and right to move your mech around. So you don't use your analogs. I mean, you can use your analogs. They do serve a function in it, but you're actually moving your arms and your body almost like you're actually driving a mech, I guess.
It has one of the best movement mechanics I've ever seen. The mechs are so fast. I mean, they're quick. And when you saw those mechs running, that's what you feel like when you're in the game. Now this is, however beautiful this is, and it looks really good. There's only one map that I saw, which is that snow map.
That snow map
trailer.
Well, and there's the playground, I guess you would call it, or
they have like
inside part.
Yeah, they have a training area where you can go in and play little mini games, which is very basic, very basic. But if you want to go in and do one, player, one-on-one player versus player, there's one map, there's one mech, there's one weapon. It is very early access. Yeah. What you're buying here for your $14.99 is an investment in the developer and an investment in the developer's vision of where he will bring this game. So basically, the reason these developers do this when they come out of early access, they need money. They need money to finish this game. The only way they're going to be able to finish this game is to have some people buy their game. Now, they have a vision, and I think if they can put a substance and a game behind this vision, from what I've seen so far, I'm very impressed with what they've done. And I think it's worth investing the $14.99 in this. The developer is very committed to making this a real full-fledged game. Now, the Quest version does show in the menu that co-op campaign is listed there. On the menu, you'll see it. It is listed there, and it shows a couple of maps. They're not available yet. You can't click on them. So it's coming. You're gonna have co-op campaign mode. You're gonna have single-player campaign mode. You're gonna have 1v1 multiplayer, and he said 4v4 multiplayer is coming.
Yeah, they do have a lot more coming, and it is early access. He's got more stages coming. He's got more mechs coming. He's got a lot more coming, but he is in early access, and it just went into early access. So it's, like you said, they need money to help develop this game. But I am going to interject here for a second because I believe it was Technoglitch said Riggs is the best mech game, and I don't know if you've ever played that, Eric. Todd, you may have on the PlayStation VR. Riggs is an amazing mech game. Like
probably my PSVR only title.
Yeah, PSVR.
Is it a PSVR only?
I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but it's a dead game now. Nobody plays it.
Yeah, it doesn't have a very active server, but it's got a lot of single player content though.
Yeah, I mean, I hear. It's a funny thing though. It's like I hear everybody talk about it and say how great it is. But I'm like, oh yeah, let's go play it. And they can't because nobody's playing it. So it can't be that great because nobody's playing it, man. It's like everybody tells me Vox Machina. I know I played Vox Machina, okay, on the PC.
I have not tried.
It's
it's
a fantastic game. It's got
even
a very,
Archangel on PC on Steam VR is really good mech game.
That's a real shooter. That's a real shooter.
That was a rail shooter.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's more rail shooter. Yeah, that's true.
But it's very good. It's a mech shooter. It's
mechy. Yeah.
But Vox Machina is probably very close to what this is, but it's definitely more fleshed out. That is a full-fledged game. Vox Machina is great. This could be better than Vox. It's got a better movement system. It's got a better cockpit. The way you can manipulate things inside the mech is better. I played both. I really like this game. I really like what the vision this guy has. I think he needs the support. And he needs people to help.
Absolutely. He's got something going for him. It's got a lot of promise. but he's got a ways to go on it still. So
Yeah.
Support him. It's Onikazi said it is a tough sale, $14.99 for a one-on-one deathmatch. It's a tough sale.
Yeah, you're again, Onikazi, you're investing in what you think this game could be at this point. Really are. I mean, if you're looking, I wouldn't recommend you buy it if you don't think this developer can make this into a real game. If you're just not interested in trying to help a developer out to develop something, then don't buy it. If you are interested in getting in and trying a cool experience where you can do some player versus player, and you don't mind waiting a little bit to get to the co-op campaigns, they're definitely coming. There's a roadmap that you can go and see. They have it all written out. They have timelines of when they're going to be putting stuff out. These guys are committed to this game. Then $14.99 is not that bad. If you can get in now for $14.99 and this becomes a game that that I think it could become, it could be well worth it. Really good. I'm gonna reply to so Bill Levecki and Brad Clark are talking about the VR ears from Rebuff Reality, and I think Bill Levecki has a set, and they are very, very good. And I will have a full review of the VR ears coming. Rebuff Reality is one of our partners here in the group. They were so popular, they filled all their Kickstarter orders, and they have none left. So I can't even get a pair there. I'm on a waiting list so I'm like talking to my contact, and she's like, Eric, I want you to get a pair. They want me to do a video. They want me to do an unboxing. And I can't even get them right now, so they're just difficult to get. And I applaud them for filling all their Kickstarters before they do anything out. Before they give any to any content creators, give them to the people who paid for them first.
No, it's kind of important. So.
Yeah. So yeah, I just want to read that real quick. But yeah, Iron Rebellion's cool, man. If you go check it out. It's just a cool little and the
got
PC
a lot of
version,
promise, and it's very fun.
Yeah, the Steam version is very cool too. I mean, I haven't played it. I have access to it, just haven't had a chance to play it yet. But I've seen video on it, and it looks very, very good. I watched PD play it, Paradise DK, and he enjoyed the heck out of that one too. So, yeah. So, all right. So, guys, let's talk. Against dropped a new video today. Let's see the video for Against by Joyway.
Against.
Against.
That doesn't look insane at all.
Oh my god, dude! How cool is that?
That is insane.
So they've got so many different types of rhythm games, from Beat Saber to Pistol Whip to Supernatural, Synth Riders, and this looks like it just took all of them and squished it into one.
Right? Just.
I'm so glad we have Dylan Morrison here to make me feel so good as he tells me we just dropped 20 people on Facebook. Thanks, buddy. You gotta tell me, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, Dylan. You're the best, man. You're making me feel so good.
Keep you informed, man.
He's like, oh, I just ran over your puppy.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. You're the best.
Oh, he's staying with Dylan then.
Oh yeah, no, you're definitely dialing. You're dialing to me now, bro. You're dialing. So he goes, I'm sorry, but no worries, man. I'm just joking with you. But yeah, guys, did you see that freaking video? I mean, this game is going to be amazing. This is like a mix between like a rhythm game with a shooter with a melee game. I mean, holy crap, man.
Yeah, there's swinging, there's shooting, I mean, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Pistol Whip there when he busted out the rifle that he had. But then I started getting like this Until You Fall vibe with the little knives he had, except for with music.
Whipping those knives.
Music.
I know. That's insane.
I know, right? Just the music in that trailer was like, just gets you pumped up, right? So good.
Right. Well, as long as it comes out as a finished game, because I understand Joyway has got a lot of games,
A lot of stuff on their plate.
They do.
Just
They've
nothing quite finished yet.
Yeah. So they've got Stride, not finished.
Yes, not
They've
finished.
got this game coming, not finished. They have Outlier coming, not finished.
Not finished.
I mean,
It's
great
Joyway,
games.
man.
All
It's
great
Joyway.
games.
They probably have 2 more games they're going to announce that are not finished.
Are not finished.
They're coming. Yeah. Jesse Jasso says, how much? There's not a price out there yet, Jesse, that I know of, unless somebody else would know that I don't know. I have not seen a price for this
yet.
Not yet.
It is coming to multiple platforms, though, isn't it?
I heard Oculus only, so I don't know.
Okay, that might be.
If you guys are out there in chat on YouTube and on Facebook, make sure you chime in with something, even if you just say hello. We're going to draw for something here pretty quick, and I need your name. So if I don't see your name, you're not in the draw.
Yeah, guys. So I'm going to give away the hoodie in about, as soon as Todd's ready, I'm going to give away the hoodie to anybody out there. So definitely get your names in there. Say something in the chats just to say, hey, we'll get you in there for a hoodie. And then towards the end here, we're going to finish up with a couple more games. And then towards the end here, we're going to give away that Bobo M2 Pro battery strap. So
awesome.
But yeah, man, that game looks awesome. I got to say, though, I mean, we joke about Joyway because they have these games that are unfinished, but they keep working on them. It's not like they haven't finished and they're not working. They just came out with a whole bunch of information for the PSVR version of Stride. And they just did a huge update for Stride with all these different modes and things. Now they are very close to, I think, coming out with this campaign mode, and it's something I have the game and I haven't been in it in a while. I think I need to get back in it and check it out again now because I think it's a drastically different game than the one I played 6 months ago or 5 months ago. So I think it's time. I think it's time to get back in there.
Yeah, I mean, they do make great games. The games that they've made, Stride, I had a lot of fun with that one, with all the jumping and running. It's actually a hell of a workout. But I wanted more than just the parkour part of it. I wanted some kind of campaign story. And I'm hoping that Against has that too. Like Pistol Whip's got their campaigns along with their individual levels. If this has campaigns or some kind of story to follow along with it, it's going to be a pretty big seller.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of thinking I don't know if it's going to have something I really think it's going to be more of a rhythm shooter, don't you think? Or a rhythm game, almost like that?
It'll be a rhythm game, but it needs to have, I mean, you could just have random levels. I mean, you can put it out that way, but it could be a rhythm-based game. Like, think of the campaigns for Smoke and Thunder. It was a short 5 campaigns or 5 levels, but it was a full story. Tess looking for a sister, finds her sister, fight the boss.
2089 was so good too. Have you finished that one? Did you beat the boss in 2089? Did you beat it finally?
I think I did. I don't remember if I beat the boss. I know I got to him.
You would know if
I beat him.
You would know if you beat him. He was so hard. He was so good, man. Love that. Love Pistol Whip so good. I can't wait to talk to him tomorrow.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean,
if they put a story to this, it would be pretty good. But even if they don't, it still looks pretty intense.
Yeah, definitely. One of the games I'm very much looking forward to. So. The other game I'm looking forward to? Medal of Honor. Coming to the Quest.
You go, girl.
You go, girl. Medal of Honor Above and Beyond. Coming to the Quest. I think it's going to be like $40, $39.99, something like that.
I would think so.
It's going to be like 40, 50 gigs too.
Yeah, I think it's 50 or 40, 45 gigs. I think is what I heard. 45 gigs. Which it's almost, if you're sitting on the 64 gig version of the Quest, you're in trouble, man, because your operating system takes about 15 gigs. So yeah, you can have that and First Contact on there. That's about it.
That's it. Yeah, first steps.
I don't even know if you could have that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big game. I am looking forward to it, though.
But it makes me excited that it is this big because if they're doing this size, what's Saints and Sinners, like 14 gigs, something like that?
No, it's about. I think it's 8, but then they've added on all this extra stuff, so it's like
it's
10
not even
or 11.
Yeah. I mean, Saints and Sinners looks amazing on the Quest.
Yeah,
it's one of the best looking games you'll find. This game's more than triple that
3
size.
times.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to have some assets packed into this game. You got to assume, right?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, Resident Evil is like only 14 gigs or something. I mean, it's not even that huge. And you've got Medal of Honor. I don't know if y'all have been to their websites or not, but I was looking at them on Steam, and they've got the detail to some of the stuff. It looks really, really good.
Yeah, so Dickel Salas Pineda says, will I still be qualified for the hoodie? He just won one. Yeah, Dickel, he did win one, and it did go out, but it's going to take a little bit because you're in the Philippines. It takes a little bit to get there. In the Philippines, just be
coming
patient.
Yeah.
Be patient for that one, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, Todd's still waiting on his magazine.
Yeah, right. But what we're trying to do is one big prize a month, whether it be a product or whether it be a hoodie or something like that. So I would say you're probably not available to win the hoodie, but we'll put you in for the Bobo for sure. Okay, we'll do that. So you can definitely win the M2 Pro, but the hoodie you won one already, not too long ago. So we'll hold on to that. Let's give somebody else a chance to get one. But yeah, Todd, whenever you're ready with that, just give me a heads up and let me know, man.
I think we are good to go. Yep.
All right, let's
for
do
the
it. You guys want to do it?
Death?
The Wheel of Death. We need to get like some kind of graphic for the Wheel of Death, right? We're gonna have something good, like a Saw movie, Wheel of Death.
Oh my God. I wouldn't want to be that winner.
Right.
How many people do we have in for the giveaway?
I have 31 people in on the giveaway. So
Bill Becky says, "Let's do it. Let's do it."
Spin of Death.
Yeah,
here we go,
please.
Let's do it. Oh, I can't see it. It's too big. It's too small for me. You gotta tell me who it is.
Here.
Yeah, no, for you. For me, I'm looking at a small screen. So.
All right.
I love the music, man. It's the best. I love it.
Yeah, Jason, you're in there.
You're in, Jason. Mine, Jason. Spin it, baby.
Who's gonna win?
Wait.
Oh, it's still moving.
It's still moving. Oh, there it is.
Jesse Jasso. Look at that.
Jesse Jasso.
All right.
It's not showing on YouTube?
Yeah,
Really?
I'm looking at it on
Yeah.
YouTube. It's showing on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm watching.
It's a little bit behind, but
well, they're both going to be behind us because we see it.
Yeah.
We have a lag between us and what we see. But yeah, congratulations, Jesse. That's awesome, man.
Jesse.
And to Ray Wapo in our Discord, another new winner, Ray. Just so you know. Ray was like, Ray was like, it seems like it's always the same people winning, and I named off the top of my head 20 different people that won. That's just off the top of the head that I can think of. Another new one. So congratulations, Jesse. Jesse, PM me in Messenger. Just message me, Eric Masher, and I will arrange your fantastic Q2C hoodie. Any color you would like. You can go to the Etsy store for the Quest 2 Community Marketplace, and you can look at the design, and you can look at the picture and the colors. Just give me your size, give me your address, give me your full name if it's different than what is on here, and we'll get it sent out to you, man. Let's do another one next week, man. We get to 50 people next week, and we'll give away another one.
I think Techno has renamed your wheel
to the Wheel of Techno Doesn't Win.
No, he wants to go with the Wheel of Whammies over the Wheel of Death.
The Wheel of Whammies.
Whammies.
I need to get that song.
Techno says never getting a hoodie. Maybe someday.
So congrats.
So we're gonna give away. We're gonna give the Bobo away in a little bit. We got a couple more games I want to talk about. We'll finish talking about Medal of Honor a little bit, and then we got just a couple quick ones, and then we'll try and wrap this up for you guys, so it's not going to be too long, because I know everybody wants to win something, and it's awesome. The M2 Pro is just an amazing piece of kit. I love it. So we'll get one out to somebody here real quick. So let's finish Medal of Honor. Are you guys looking forward to it? I mean, we're all gonna play it, I'm sure, at some point. But are you guys gonna buy it? Are you looking forward to it?
I'm going to buy it. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it because I don't know what to expect. I understand that this was on Steam, a year or two ago, and I don't know if I think I heard mixed reviews on it. So I'm nervous about what it's going to do on the Quest. I'm not sure what I'm getting, but I do want to get it, and I do want to play it, and I definitely want to check it out, but I'm just real nervous about it.
Well, don't set your hopes too high. That's my problem, right? Like I want to get RE4. Right. I haven't bought it yet because my expectations are like way up here. So
Those
I'm
will
afraid
be
I'm
met.
going to play it and I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
I promise you,
So,
RE4, those expectations will be met.
Yeah, Luis Gutierrez says, observing Medal of Honor as 45 gigabytes. Is there a way to expand my memory of my 128 gigabyte Oculus Quest
I
2?
don't think there is.
There's one way you can do it. Is that
Buy another one.
You can buy another one that's 256. That's the only way you can expand it. Yeah,
I have seen some
unfortunately.
YouTube videos of guys trying to do it, but so far I haven't seen anything successful.
Now, what are they trying to do? Use an expand like a card, like a
No, like unsolder the memory chip, reflash a new chip, stick it on. Yeah, like I'm talking
oh,
pull
wow.
it apart.
Yeah, don't do that.
And so
Yeah.
far,
Or
yeah,
you
so
will be
far
going
haven't
out to buy a new
succeeded.
one. Yeah, or you
Yeah,
will
no.
be
I
going
wouldn't
out to buy a
recommend
new
that
one.
one.
Yeah,
It's
unfortunately,
that in depth, right? So it's not something. It's not a user replaceable part by any stretch.
I mean, I hope in the future that they make something where you can put a chip in to
They'll
give
never
it
do
more
it.
memory. Probably
They'll
not.
never do it because they make you buy another one.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yep.
I mean,
You
they're
never-
already selling them at a below cost to make them anyway. So
They,
Yeah.
could, they could easily make laptop video cards replaceable, but they don't.
Yeah. yeah,
Because
no, I know.
yeah,
No,
they
they can do
could.
it.
Make you buy another one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same sort of deal.
I'm looking forward to Medal of Honor, guys. I'll tell you why. I did play it. Did you guys play it on the PC, Todd?
I have not.
Not the VR version. The Medal
So-
of Honor, yeah.
So it's a really, really good game, Medal of Honor, the VR version of the PC. It's really, really good. They worked on it. It was a little bit weird in the beginning. They had some issues with cutscenes. They had some issues with this. If you walked over and talked to somebody, like it would go to a cutscene and say victory, you did. Or
Really?
oh, I swear to God, it was terrible. Like every 10 seconds,
That's terrible,
someone would say victory. Like you completed this big mission. They did fix all that. It's all gone. Any of the little jank that they had, it's all gone. They fixed it. It's an amazing game. I stopped playing it because number one, it was a big game and it was time consuming. And by the time they fixed it, I was kind of moved on to other things, as we always have to do, right? We have to move on to something else. So I'm very interested to see what it looks like on the Quest. I'm interested to get back into it again. On a standalone device. Maybe it'll make me go back into the PC device again, the PC VR version again, so I can see what it is again. Because it's gorgeous on the PC. It's one of the best looking games. And I wish I did finish it. I wish I did go back to it, or maybe I will. Maybe this will make me go back to it. Maybe I'll beat it on the Quest and then want to go, and play it on the PC version again.
Is
But I'm going to do a playthrough of it.
Is this supposed to be cross play?
Yeah, and this was the other thing I was going to say. It launched on the PC with multiplayer, okay?
Yeah.
And it died. Nobody bought it. Number one, the game was $60, which hurt it. If you're going to launch a game for $60, it's got to be 100% guaranteed perfect blowout at the beginning.
Right.
It was not. It was janky. It was a bit of a mess. And the problem with that is nobody wanted to pay the $60 to get it. And when you have a multiplayer game and you're pushing multiplayer, and you can't get people to buy it because it's $60, you got nobody to play with online. So the multiplayer on PC version now is dead. There's nobody in there. But I'm thinking now with the amount of people that own a Quest 2, which the Quest 2 is like 60% of the headsets on Steam are the Quest 2. So you're going to see a huge amount of people buying this game, playing the multiplayer, and you can play crossplay, I believe, with
it'll just revive the PC community if the Quest 2 guys can play with them, right?
Exactly.
So
it would be smart if they
Onakazi
did
in the chat, and I don't know, but he's saying that there is no crossplay between the Quest and PC, and that's gonna be tough if that's the case. I don't know. I don't know.
Now you make me question myself because I was pretty sure it was Onakazi, but I will.
We'll have to look that up.
Yeah, we'll take a look and look it up. I thought that was one of the big things that they said. Everybody was looking forward to the multiplayer being, being revitalized because of the crossplay. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe they're just saying it's going to be revitalized on the Quest and not the PC.
I don't know. I'd like to.
I would like to know in an
According
Upload VR article.
According to UploadVR.com, it will be cross-buy, not cross-play.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
you'll be able
to. Its multiplayer modes will not support cross-play between platforms.
Okay. So cross-buy, though. So that means if you buy it for the
Quest, you'll be able to play it on the Rift, but you'll only play with other Rift players.
Right. But you'll get two versions of the game, that's nice. I mean, that's pretty good. You're getting, for $40, you're going to be getting a PC version and a Quest version.
But not if no one's playing the PC version.
Well, yeah, but but I can tell you, I guarantee the PC version is going to be look way better than the Quest.
Yeah,
no
for
way
sure.
it can't. So if you want to
Of
see,
course it will.
if you have a PC and you want to see PC level quality, you're going to want to play it on PC too. Just for the campaign mode. Forget about that multiplayer. But so maybe they're just thinking it's going to revitalize the multiplayer just in the Quest headset. But there's probably enough people alone that would play multiplayer that own Quest headsets to make it viable again. You know what I mean? To make it worthwhile to getting in there. So I'm hoping that's what it is. I mean, the multiplayer, the modes that they had were pretty cool. There just wasn't enough people playing it.
Yeah. So that's kind of a bummer. Because I mean, I could see people. There was a lot of people before they came out with the 128 that got the 64 gig because they played primarily PC VR. And they probably are still using the 64 gig because they're probably still playing primarily PC VR. So those people couldn't buy. I mean, they could buy it, but I guess it's going to take up all the memory on their Quest. And if it doesn't have that crossplay ability on it, it's a tough sell. That is a tough sell for me.
That's almost a miss for me, but
But
it's Medal of Honor, so I'm going to want to play it.
Jason Lovell says maybe it could be coming. You know, I mean, that's something. If I was them, I would think about it, man. Think about trying to make this the multiplayer crossplay. I mean, it's got to be possible. I mean, they do it with other things. Why couldn't they do it with this game? You could revitalize the multiplayer on the PC community. It's something I think they should think about. I think it's a bit of a. I think this is a bit of a miss for them if they don't try and do that.
Like Onikaze says, though, he says maybe it's a technical limitation.
It could be. It's very possible. It's very possible. I mean, they're going to be. They. I think this is the first game that we're going to see stretch the actual real limits of what the Quest 2 and the Snapdragon can do. I don't think we've come even anywhere close with any other game yet, and I think this one at 45 gigs might actually push this Quest 2 to what it really can do. I'm very interested to see what it looks like. If this thing drops and it looks like utter garbage, I mean, this is going to be the biggest flop we've ever seen. I just don't see how it could. It's going to have to look good, right?
I mean, it's
going to have to with the amount of content creators out there. Yeah, like it's going to get flogged if it's bad.
Yeah, it's going to get killed.
Yeah.
It's going to get killed. I mean, I don't think they can't afford another bad launch. They had a bad launch on PC already. Can you imagine if they launched badly on the Quest?
On the Quest 2?
You know,
it's going to be tough. I definitely want to play it. I'm probably going to pick it up just because I got to see. I got to know.
Yeah.
So,
guys, let's move on quickly and talk about Resist. Resist dropped today, and Todd Jackson got a key and he did a video. Todd, tell us about Resist.
Let's watch the trailer.
Yeah, let's watch the trailer.
Yes. And then we'll jump into it.
Ezra, are we sure about this plan? Shit! I'll have to find another way around.
No, he wouldn't.
What's happening? Ezra, can you hear me?
It is too late for them. Save yourself.
Dude.
There's so much fun.
Trailer makes me want to go get into it now.
I know. Nick, you're going to love this game. Todd, out of the three of us, Nick has not had to play it yet. Nick basically just got home from work before we went on tonight, so he's been jonesing. He wants to play it because he wants to record footage for his channel, so he wants to get into it.
Dude, it is
Todd,
so much fun.
Yeah, Todd had the day off, so we got Todd a key immediately as soon as it dropped. I said Todd a key. But Todd's been playing it all day long. I mean, he's like, he's just having a ball in this thing, and I played it for about, I don't know, what do you think to get through the tutorial and through a little bit of the first level? Maybe 30 minutes?
Maybe 30 minutes. to get through the tutorial and stuff. Yeah, that's
dude,
one thing I don't like is the tutorial is mandatory.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Todd talk about this, but all I'm gonna say is, holy freak, man!
Yeah,
don't give me too many spoilers. Do not give me too many spoilers.
No.
I won't give any spoilers.
Tell him everything about the game right now.
No. Here's one spoiler for those of you who are for those of you who are a little queasy or a little motion sick. I don't know if you can see those.
Oh,
but I had to put
bracelets.
I had to put motion bracelets on because it actually made me sick. Yeah.
So I talked to Todd right before we got on. He's like, I was like, how was it? And he's like, it was really good.
There is so much to do. It is unbelievable. Yeah, There's so many side quests. You're working for this resistance, and you're like their boots on the ground person for the resistance, and you have to run around and do. I don't want to give it anything away, but you have to go do all these different types of things, solving puzzles and bypassing power and unlocking billboards and races, and there's just so much involved. And once you get past the tutorial, and I'd say maybe 40 minutes past the end of the tutorial even, it walks you through how the upgrade tree works. It walks you through how your weapon upgrades work, and then it's do whatever you want. You want to go do all the red side quests, you just go do all the red side quests. You want to do a mission for your resistance leader, go do that. You want to just go back there's so many things to do.
But you're basically a superhero in VR, right? I mean, this is...
Well, you're kind of like an undercover agent for the resistance. And there's cameras all over the city that are trying to find you. And it's kind of like a Grand Theft Auto kind of system where if you get too many stars, in Grand Theft Auto it's 5 stars and then the army comes for you. In this, if you get 3 or more stars, the drones start coming. Those giant walkers that you saw start coming. Yeah. Everybody's coming to kill you. Yeah.
So I only played this game through the tutorial and through maybe like 10 minutes into the game itself. But I can tell you this. I had no motion sickness at all. I took all the comfort settings completely off.
I had no settings on. Yeah.
Yeah. So and Todd really only got sick on one particular mission, right?
Yeah, I did a race where you have to race through all these. The faster you go, the more intel you gather for your resistance leader.
Yep.
So you have to fly and jump and do all this stuff to get through all these little hoops. And I missed a hoop. And I turned my body around to try and re-grab onto buildings to pull myself back. And I kept missing. And my jetpack didn't work. And I just totally my equilibrium was totally thrown off. And then I landed in the ocean, and it was just chaos. Like 20 seconds of chaos, and then from then on, it was like, oh, okay, I gotta stop. I can't play this anymore.
They screw up.
Yeah.
So I mean,
it sounds like fun.
This is
super fun.
This is Spider-Man. This is the closest thing you're gonna get to. This is basically your web slinging because these little they're little tiny like hooks. They're not like a grappling hook like you would see like a big grappling hook. These are like little tiny, almost like a web shooter like you'd see on Spider-Man coming out of the top of your hand. And you swing just like Spider-Man does because you basically bring yourself up to, you pull yourself up to a point and then you have to let go of the one you're on and you'll kind of coast a little bit. And then as you start to go down, you'll have to reattach to another building and then you'll have to keep pulling yourself along just like Spider-Man would.
And if you don't follow the flow, you can't use your things.
Right.
So sometimes you kind of panic because you're starting to fall, but you haven't fallen enough for the buildings to become grappable.
Yeah.
And it's so fast. Like when you're doing it through the tutorial, they slow it down to 70%. And then once you get into the game, you actually get some upgrades that help you slow things down. But without those upgrades or without them being powered up, it is so fast. Like I watch my footage, I'm smashing into buildings like all the time.
Yeah,
missing a corner right into a building.
Yeah, and go check out Todd's footage. He's on our on this YouTube page for the Q2C VR Gamer YouTube page. He put a great video out. It's in there now if you guys want to go see some gameplay and give you a really good idea of what the game's about. It's up and ready to go.
Todd, now I haven't seen this yet because I haven't jumped into it, but from what I understand, they pushed a day one patch and have a lot more content coming out still for it. Even they've got like a roadmap of a ton of content they plan to add to this thing.
Yeah, I can't imagine what else you could do. Like the quests, I call them quests. I think they're called missions in the game. They're perpetuating. So if you can see these little lights on the roofs of the buildings, and that kind of guides you to where the next quest is. Each one is a different color. The different colors represent different styles, like a race or a shooting thing or a defense or a puzzle to solve or whatever. But as soon as you finish one, another one pops up.
Oh,
So
wow.
you could do them for and every one you finish, you get experience, and your experience lets you build your little tree of abilities, and you can totally customize your character. Like, yeah, it's so in depth. It's really good.
I want to go play
Hey,
this.
don't tell me anymore.
Yeah, I had a blast.
Can you guys think of any other quest game that is an open world like this, where you can basically go and do whatever you want, and you have missions all over the place, and different? You can go do the story, you can go do side missions, you can go do. I don't know of any other one like that, right?
Township Tale is pretty open world. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. There's really no story though. It's basically make your own story.
Yeah. I mean,
but that's a different type of game.
Coming out, but
but even that,
I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, I'm thinking about this.
Maybe.
I was gonna say a game like this or like that. You know what I mean? Like a San Andreas, type game where you just, a GTA.
It's very much a GTA without the car.
Yeah. Yeah,
and if you land on the middle of the road, the cars all honk horns at you until you get off the damn road.
Yeah, I did see that. That was cool.
Yeah,
this game looks so cool, man. I cannot wait to get back in there. I had a ball for the time I was in there. I was like, I don't want to get back out, but I'm like, I got to get in and get this thing set up. So, it just seemed like a lot of fun, man.
It was fun, super fun.
And again, $19.99. This is go buy this.
Yeah, for $20.
Yeah, hell yeah, go get this game.
Yeah. And competing with Captain Toonhead on the same day for $5 less.
I know. Unfortunately for Captain Toonhead, which we like Captain Toonhead, but this game is way better.
Totally different games.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. But again, if you're prone to motion sickness and you're not good with these things, there are definitely comfort settings. There's a lot of comfort settings in there that you can put on to help you. And if you want to try it and it doesn't work for you, you can always bring it back. You can always, send it back and get a credit back. You just have to do it within 2 hours of gameplay or within 2 weeks. And you can't do more than five a month. So if you're a person that does that a lot, then you're going to be careful. But otherwise, go try it. If you're worried about it, go try it and see what you think. And
you can do control with the thumbsticks. You can do control with your head to turn and swing and turn with your head,
I'm sure the devs expected a lot of motion sickness with this.
Yeah, because you're using your one trigger to grapple, your grip button to grapple, your trigger to speed grapple, your right controller to turn your body, your whole controller to turn the arc of where you're swinging, and the A button is it's ridiculous. There's like 6 or 7 buttons all at the same time while you're zipping through the air.
So you're already grappling. And then you can speed grapple? I mean, the swinging grappling wasn't enough to get people sick.
You can accelerate the grapple. Yeah. It's good because if you get yourself close to the ground and you got a big corner to take, you can accelerate up the grapple and then let go, and you just sail into the sky.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I mean, different experiences. Me and Todd both had a great experience in there. You got a little bit sick on one mission. Now, Jason Ward, Mr. Sasselhoff, he tried it and he had to return the game because he just got way sick in it.
Oh, so, no way.
Yeah. So it happens. I mean, again, this is a game that you can try. Just try it.
The whole game is based on movement. So if you can't handle it motion, then it might not be your game. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just not the best judge of these games because I don't have VR motion sickness any longer. I haven't had it since, after the first few weeks in playing VR. So I'm not the best judge of this thing because I don't really have it, but just try it. If it doesn't work for you, just return it. That's all.
Yeah, I mean
that's why they're great for this stuff. You can return them.
The devs probably, when they put this game out, they were fully aware that people were going to be returning this because of the motion sickness. It's just something some people can't get over. Some people do get over it. They had to be fully aware of this, which I imagine is why you told me they had a ton of vignetting settings and all kinds of other comfort
and the
settings.
Vignetting settings are all independently turned on and off, so you can customize the vignette. So there isn't just like medium.
Right.
Or none of that crap. You can turn on different things to make it your own vignette kind of system. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Paul Fantasy asks. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead, Todd.
He asks if it's seated, and I can't imagine playing this seated.
I did.
You probably could. You did. I don't know. I don't play any game seated, so I don't know.
I did, and it says to you right in the beginning, Paul, that if you want to play it, this will automatically set your height or whatever you're doing. So it's got settings if you want to play seated or non-seated, because it automatically sets your height, and you can readjust it. If you change in the middle and want to stand up, you can just
there's a button. Yeah,
you hit the button and it'll automatically adjust your height. So
yeah, that's true.
I don't know about you guys.
Standing and I ended up sitting. I just set it up to sit, and then boom, it was fine. I never had an issue.
And see, I don't know about you guys, but I don't get motion sickness, but I'm less prone to get motion sickness when I'm playing seated. It's less likely to happen for me.
Yeah. Well, you're more stable and you're more grounded.
Right.
You know, when you're standing, sometimes you get the sways a little bit, you know, in some VR.
I've almost fell over while I was standing.
Well, here's what I will tell people. If you are prone to having vertigo with being up in high places, like if you had a tough time with Ricky's plank experience or anything like that, you are basically on, you know, skyscrapers in a city of skyscrapers, and you are tall and you're like looking down, and it can give you vertigo. So yeah, if you don't like those types of things,
some parts where you're jumping from like 2x4 to 2x4, and
Nick had said he had issues with the climb because of the
when I played the climb too. I mean, I could get through it. Don't get me wrong, and I got more used to it. The first couple times I started playing that, my legs would start shaking looking down because I'm like, I can't do this. I'm way up here. I'm gonna fall.
Yeah. But Wolveraza says VR legs are needed, or you are locked out of parts of VR. They are.
That's
I mean,
true.
The problem, Wolveraza, is not everybody can get their VR legs. Some people just cannot get over it. Probably 95% of people can, but there are just those small percentage that just cannot get over VR sickness. No matter how much they play, they're always going to get it, and they're going to have to go out and use other methods like Todd's trying to use with the bracelets or ginger, or try other things to get there. But
I gotta say, these things, I had them on. I just kept them on for the show, but I had them on maybe 10 minutes after I stopped playing, and my motion sickness was gone.
Oh, that's good. Now, were those the magnetic? They're magnets and everything?
No, these are the ball ones. And basically, this just pushes on the blood vessel in your wrist.
Okay.
Which makes it go away. There's nothing.
I've seen people use the little patch behind their ear too. If you can use motion sickness patches behind your ear or something like that. But but what Wolveraz is saying is right though. There's a lot of games out there, and there's going to be a lot more. Because Oculus has been very careful with games that can give you motion sickness for a long time. But now that more people it's becoming more streamlined and more people are into VR and they're getting used to it, I think some of those chains are coming off, and they're not as worried about putting games out there that make people sick. They're basically saying, if you can't play it, you can't play it. We're sorry, but the days of only not having full locomotion or smooth turning or making a game slower because of motion sickness, I think those days are going away, which I'm very happy about.
Yeah, I mean, they'll probably always keep teleport motion and snap turn. Which will help.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Keep it in there. It needs to be an option. It needs to be an option because the majority of us who have been in VR for a long time, we don't want to have the vignetting. We don't want to have those things. So we want them off. So for sure. So yeah, that is Resist, guys, at $19.99. A great game, and I can't wait to get back in and play it. So let's talk about a couple of news stories that are coming. We're gonna burn through these real quick, and then we're gonna give away the Bobo because we're on 2 hours already, and Nick's got to go smoke a cigarette, and I gotta go have dinner. I gotta pee. Yeah. Well, show everybody that jug of water.
You know how much water I'm drinking?
Holy crap, man! You're like a camel.
He's got the massive jug again.
Oh, too funny. Too funny. So yeah, we're just going to hit on a couple of things. Guys, Warhammer is coming on the 17th, November 17th. Warhammer, Age of Sigmar Tempest Fall. Myself and Nick have been playing this in the late beta.
Yep.
Holy shit.
I didn't get in the beta.
No, we tried. We tried.
was in there too, I think.
You were close because it was like we had like so much time to get our names in. Like we almost didn't make it. It wasn't like we're trying to hold you a couple of spots. You have to get in. And Todd was like a minute late getting in, and he couldn't get in. Yeah. But
That's all
yeah,
good.
And
you'll play it soon enough, and you're going to be like,
I can't wait. Yeah.
And I believe it's still going on. It may be going on for another day or two. I'm not sure, but they have a competition where you can win a copy of this game, and they're giving away 3 game keys on their Discord. 3, and all you got to do is come up with a name, any name from the Warhammer universe, and drop it in.
Yeah. Hey Todd, Mind Jive asked if he's in for the Bobo giveaway. He didn't see his name in the last spin.
Yep, he is. I added his name.
Cool. You are in there, Mind Jive. Absolutely, my friend. We're going to do that very soon. I'm extremely excited for this game. I can tell you that this gave me many of those moments we look for in VR where you go, holy crap. You know what I mean? We're all looking for those holy shit, holy crap moments in VR where it just stuns you when you're in there. And
it is impressive.
It's impressive. The scope, and I we have to be careful what we can say. We're under pretty strict embargo and NDAs, but the scope and the size of some of these assets and things inside these maps is jaw-dropping. The gameplay is phenomenal. It's so smooth and so good. You guys are all going to love this game, and everybody's going to love this game. And then the story. I mean, we've talked about it in our interview with Peter. The story behind this Age of Sigmar in the Warhammer universe is extremely deep and detailed. Again, you don't have to know it to play the game, but if you want to know it, it will make this game so much better.
I'm sure it just makes it all kind of come together, right? When even a little bit of the lore.
Yeah, like I'm so happy. I mean, I took a long time to go through a lot of that stuff. I read for hours on this stuff before that interview, and I'm really happy I did now because I have a really good idea of what's going on in the story. And again, you don't need it, but it just gives me a little extra background when I do it. You know, I'm going to go. Oh, yeah, that's the story. It does. You're going to get a lot of it.
I don't have as much because I mean you went through you practically read Peter's biography.
I did.
So I didn't have as much information on it as you did, and it still gives you it's so in depth and it's not hard to follow. You can step right into it and just take off.
An audiobook.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, yeah, very exciting, guys. How spoiled are we? You know, freaking Medal of Honor, Warhammer. Resident Evil 4, Resist. I didn't even know about Resist. It was just bam, like, oh, here Resist is coming next week. I'm like, what the hell?
After the Bladed Sorcery.
After the fall is coming. Bladed Sorcery, Nomad. I mean, shit, man. The games that are coming are crazy, and we
thought September, October was blowing your mind.
Did you guys see that post by Oculus with the SpongeBob thing where it says when you hear about a new game but you can't talk about it?
Oh, I did.
On the Oculus page.
Yeah. Well, and here, and I don't know what Gamertag and Beardo were playing, but they were just talking today about how they have been working hard on all this content that they can't even show yet. So I don't know if they're playing Medal of Honor or if they're already talking about after the fall, so it's not that. So they're playing something that's hush hush. It could be Medal of Honor, but I don't know. But you know, you're going to see more stuff. I mean, we're not done yet, and you know, we still have half a month of November and all of December, and to see what we get for this year. We are extremely spoiled in VR right now,
and even more stuff coming next year. Crazy stuff,
man. Thank God I'm not married. Oh wait a minute, I'm married. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Yeah, right. Hi, honey. So so real quick, I'm gonna mention. You know what? I'm gonna skip the new stuff because it's we're gonna talk about Resolution Games expanding their focus into some AR games, which is a cool idea. But we don't really need to go over that right now. We are going to talk about Secret of Retropolis. It just came out of App Lab and into the regular Quest store. And we're just going to tease that Todd's going to be doing a review of this game and a playthrough for the group coming up soon. And we may have a key to give away, right?
It looks really fun, actually. The reviews are fantastic.
Yeah.
And
the game was actually released in July
on App Lab.
It is $14.99 Canadian, so that's maybe $12 or something.
$12.99 or $12. I think $12, something like that, between $12 and $13.
The Secrets of Retropolis. You're like a private
robot.
investigator.
Well, you're like a robot, though, right?
Robot. Yeah.
Cool. It looks very cool. It's a point and click style adventure. I'm interested in checking out. The reviews are really good, and I'm just happy. I'm happy to cover a game that has come out of App Lab to get to the Quest store because there's not many that do, and you know that they're good games when they can make it out of App Lab into the Quest store. So it's something cool to take a look at.
But like some of the reviews are like one of the best games for VR.
Yeah, which is
Delicious
amazing.
Adventure, a great point and click, a classic game, very well done for an indie title. Like the reviews are fantastic. So
yeah, it just got buried. That happens with a lot of these games. They get buried. There's so much good stuff coming that you get a game like this that's a kind of a cool game, but maybe not up high on your list.
And they're an indie developer, very low budget, so they don't have a lot of marketing funds and stuff. I was talking with their developers today, and they're super excited that I'm going to do a review for them and put the content out to our page and YouTube channels. So.
Yeah, we're so happy as a group to be able to cover and help out these indie devs and make these games amazing. Mepper says, I thought that I saw that Retropolis was pretty short. Does anybody know? I do not know. I've never played. I've never even tried it.
Don't know yet.
But geez, Mepper, I mean for 12 or 13 bucks, even if it's 3 hours or you know what I mean, it's $12.
Yeah, it's not,
give me a short experience for 10 or 12 bucks. I'm okay. Give me 3 or 4 hours. I can't play games there. I can't play 15-hour games anymore all the time. It'd be nice to be able to finish a game every once in a while,
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And you've got your rebuff reality battery pack.
So you guys can go enjoy their Discord.
I know. I got my two. Yeah, thanks for Todd's dropping some Discords in for Secret of Retropolis in the store page. So check them out. It's definitely worth. I think it's going to be worth the price. And if you want to wait and check out Todd's review, then he can give you a better idea of what it's going to look like.
I'll do some gameplay footage and stuff. I'll do it on the weekend and post it probably Sunday.
Yeah. And I just want to mention one thing quickly. There was a small story today. It's not very big and probably means nothing. Most likely it doesn't, but I thought it was interesting just to bring up. So Microsoft is teaming up with Facebook or Meta to basically bring Microsoft Teams and Meta workrooms together, and they're going to work together to make them so compatible so they'll work together.
Yeah.
Now, that in itself is pretty amazing, especially for somebody like
super
Todd.
Excited.
Yeah. So that in itself is amazing. And Todd can speak to more of Microsoft Teams and the workrooms part of it. What I will say is anytime you get two companies like this working together who have already worked together in the past. So if you remember the CV1, before there was touch controllers, it was shipped with a controller. It was shipped with an Xbox controller. They've already teamed up with this before. Xbox or Microsoft has come out, and Xbox has come out and said we are not getting into hardware with virtual reality, but that doesn't mean they couldn't have somebody else do the hardware to get their games to work on their their Xbox system in virtual reality. So why couldn't these two companies come together to make the Quest 2 work just like the PlayStation VR works with the PlayStation? Why couldn't you make the Quest 2 work on the Xbox Series X? Again, probably nothing. I'm probably looking into something that's not there.
It could even just open up the avenue for some of the Microsoft games to
when I
switch
hear
to
Microsoft
VR.
and Quest coming together, I think Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Quest 2.
Oh, frick, man. But,
or Minecraft.
Or Bethesda. Microsoft owns Bethesda now.
Yeah.
All those games.
That's true.
Fallout VR. Actual.
Gears of War in VR.
Yeah. It's all owned by Microsoft.
Guys,
so.
yeah. So, I mean, again, there's probably nothing there, but come on, you can't tell me that they haven't. If they're getting together to team up and the heads of these things that couldn't, well, hey, we should do VR. You know what I mean? Somebody say it. You know what I mean? Get it out there. So if they're working together to do something like this, why couldn't they work together to do something with virtual reality? Because again, Microsoft doesn't want to get on the hardware side of it. They're already way behind, so they're not going to catch up in the VR hardware department. But why wouldn't they want to take advantage of making money on the software side of it?
Yeah, like Paul says, Game Pass.
Yeah, exactly. I just did Game Pass. I got it for $1, and man, it's a good.
I paid
deal.
for Game Pass. I paid for it for decades.
Yeah,
because you never know when a good Microsoft game might come along that you want to play. Sea of Thieves is my Game Pass.
Exactly. Yeah, I played Sea of Thieves. I got it for Back 4 Blood, which is it's like a Left 4 Dead game that just came out, and it's a really cool game to play with 4-player co-op. And I got it for that because the Roots was playing it over at Virtual Strangers and Techno Glitch and a couple of the other guys. So I'm having a ball with that one. That's the only flat game I'm really playing right now. I'm not playing New World. I'm not playing anything else. I just don't have any time. Everything else is VR. But if I don't want to put the headset on, I'm going into Back for Blood because it's a lot of fun. But that's free on the Game Pass. I got that for free. Forza 5 just dropped on the Game Pass. I mean, they are set up with their infrastructure to do this. They could do
their
this
version of Viveport.
Exactly. I mean, they could jump in and basically, if they could ever get the Quest 2 to work on the Xbox Series X, they could jump in and make themselves a player in the market just right alongside with PlayStation VR, and they could catch up with them in a matter of months. And they are right now, they're years behind, but they could catch up with PlayStation in a matter of months. Right now, why would you ever buy an Xbox? If you had a thought to buy VR or get into virtual reality, why buy an Xbox? You can play every Xbox game on your computer. You don't need an Xbox to play Xbox games. You can play them on your computer. But if you want to play VR on a PlayStation, you're going to go with that one, and PlayStation's amazing. So again, if they want to if Xbox wants to make, or Microsoft wants to make Xbox relevant again, this is how you do it. Put people and give people a reason to go buy it, especially people that love VR.
I don't know what they got coming, but I just can't get my expectations up high.
Yeah, guys.
I wish I knew a little more.
We could be blowing smoke out our asses. We have no idea.
I am completely blowing smoke. I am just putting it out there. I read the article, and I'm like, this just makes sense to me. It just makes sense to me. I don't know why they wouldn't do it.
From a corporate IT standpoint, the Teams integration is awesome.
Yeah, it makes sense to do that too, right? It makes sense to bring.
Eric told me that earlier today. I was like super excited, and then he's like, "What about games?" I'm like, "Oh shit, I never thought of that."
Yeah. And again, like I said, the other part of it is fantastic in itself. It's just something I thought about that. Everybody's been calling for Xbox to get with it and do something, and this is a way to do it.
Finally decided to jump on the bandwagon.
Guys, that's all I had this week. That was 2 hours and 12 minutes of a whole bunch of crap, man. And guys, I could have went on. I mean, that's how much is going on in virtual reality right now. The world of virtual reality is insane. It's such a good place to be. There's so much exciting coming, and there's more exciting coming in January. I'm going to the Consumer Electronics show, the CES show in January, and I just got my media guide to tell me what is going on. Qualcomm's going to be there. Sony's going to be there. There's going to be different virtual reality headsets companies going to be there. I'm so excited. 2022 is going to be an amazing year for virtual reality, and I can't wait. And I can't wait to bring you guys the firsthand news in January. I'll probably be going live for a little bit every day for CES. I'll be there for the whole week, and I'll be hanging out with some other great content creators there, and hopefully maybe we can get a couple of them to come on with us too. So good things to come, guys. That's why I want everybody to stay with us and be with us, and do me a favor and go subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the notifications, because we're going to go live at different times. We're always going to be here on Thursdays at 9, but we're going to go live at spontaneous times when we have something cool going down. We're going to go live. Like tomorrow, we're going to go live with an amazing interview. Saturday, we're going to go live with the Vive Flow and some other unboxing stuff. We're going to give another Vive. We're going to give another M2 Pro away on Saturday. That's 5 we gave away this week. 5 M2 Pros from BoboVR.
We've got something going on tomorrow.
Oh yeah, did you forget already? That was the funniest thing. I'm not going to let you live that down. As soon as we get off the air, I'm going to be like, "What the hell?" Too funny, man. Too funny. But everybody, thanks for being so patient. Let's give a freaking BoboVR M2 Pro away. One of these babies. Let's give one of these babies away. This is like the hot thing, man. Everybody wants. I mean, I've never seen a company. It's like everybody wants one of these. You know what I mean? And the battery is so good. Basically, that's it. Bam, you're on. You're ready to roll. They're comfortable. The battery works great. Get 2 if you can, because they were very nice enough to send me 2. Oh, my Allen wrenches on the but they were nice enough to send me 2, just so you can keep switching them out, man. And these last about 4 hours. About 3 hours per battery. So you get 6 hours, plus you get about maybe 2 to 3 hours out of your headset. That's 10 hours of battery, and you can just keep recharging it. And so if you're really going to be in for, I could imagine being in for 10 hours, but if you wanted to be, it's there. It's possible to do it.
Well, that's actually kind of nice, because the downside with the Rebuff one is when I'm out of battery and out of Quest, I got to wait. I got to sit and wait for it to charge,
Right.
And the good thing is, right, is it's like the Elite Strap, so it charges your headset while you're playing. So the battery could become dead, but your headset's still fully charged.
Right.
And then you could charge the headset while you're playing for the last 2 hours, and then you got another battery, put it back on, you're back. Like with 2 batteries, you could play indefinitely.
I love this.
Exactly.
Jesse Josso says 12-hour stream. Let's go. Come on, Nick. You can do a 12-hour stream. Come on.
12 hours.
You got to take it into the bathroom with you though, and you go to the bathroom.
You're gonna find me passed out in VR.
I streamed to Twitch the other day, and I was playing New World, and it was 3 hours and 14 minutes.
Wow.
I just got lost in the game, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I should just. All right, I'm out of here. So I left. I could hardly get out of my chair. I've been sitting for so long.
Oh my God, yeah. I had that happen to me one time. I've done that one time in virtual reality where I stayed in for probably about 8 or 9 hours, and that was when I first got my PSVR. I played Farpoint with the aim controller, and I played that game almost completely start to finish in one sitting, not stopping at all. I ended up stopping at like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I really only had I had played like 95%. I had like 20 minutes left. I got back in the next day to finish it. I'm like, oh, that was it. I could have finished it the whole night. But the wheel. There's the wheel of death.
Is it the wheel of death or the wheel of whammy or the whammy wheel?
The whammy wheel. So guys, this is for an M2 Pro, BoboVR M2 Pro. They are out of stock right now. But what we'll do is we're going to be sending your name to Bobo. As soon as everything gets back in stock, they will ship it out to you. I physically do not have these things. They are coming directly from Bobo, and they will ship them directly to you. And just got to give me your information. So if your name is drawn, just PM me through Messenger or email mashdaddycool@gmail.com. You can get me through Discord at mashdaddycool or through Messenger at Eric Masher. So just hit me up, and we'll get you all set with it. No whammy says Bone Daddy, which I think is Dylan is Bone Daddy, right?
No, different guy.
Different guy. Okay.
He's one of our Discord users, yeah.
Oh yeah, isn't he the Township Tale guy, Bone Daddy?
He's one of them, yeah.
Yeah. He's one of them guys. He's one of the Township Tale guys.
One of the Township Tale guys.
All right, good luck, everybody. I hope everybody wins. Oh no, wait. Everybody can't win.
All right, am I ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
I love it,
and then we're gonna get the Jeopardy here.
Spin that wheel. So who can't win? Who just won?
I took him off.
Jesse Joss. Okay. Oh, I like it. I'm so nervous for whoever's gonna win or whoever's gonna lose.
Might be Larry Kirk.
What?
Might be Larry.
Oh, it's moving.
It's Larry.
Larry Kirk, congratulations, man! Is that another first-time winner, Larry Kirk, for Ray Wapo? Where is Ray Wapo? I don't see
Ray didn't show up.
Ray Wapo. Ray, where are you, buddy? Another first time. I don't think. Have you ever won anything, Larry? Have you ever won a game or even anything like that?
I don't see him in chat. Did he pass out?
Oh, man, I have to give it to somebody else.
He was there.
Yeah.
There he is.
We got. I didn't see over on YouTube. Phenomenal is over on YouTube. Hey, Phenomenal, how you doing? Thanks for calling, man. There's some new names. Trey Hutton was here. How you doing, Trey? I know we got talking about a lot of games, so I missed some of the people here. We apologize when we get a lot of people in chat and there's just flying. It's tough to catch everybody, but I want to say thanks for everybody for being here. And yeah, Larry's back, right?
Yeah, Larry's back. Yeah.
Bill Becky was here, and Paul Fennessy, and
phenomenal.
I love it. Dylan, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, so guys, so that's gonna be pretty much it for us tonight. But come catch us tomorrow at 3 p.m. So any of our European watchers out there, that's not too late for you guys. So you guys can, guys who can't catch us on Thursdays normally, come catch us tomorrow, man. We've got a couple games to give away. We definitely have a pistol whip key to give away. And we're gonna give maybe a couple other games too. We'll see what we got to make some people happy with. But forget about that. We're gonna talk to 3 amazing people about Pistol Whip and about Cloudhead Games and about the gallery. What about a gallery 3? What happened? They've got gallery 1 and 2. Is there a 3 coming? Let's ask them.
I'd like to find out. Yep.
Heck yeah.
So,
And then Saturday, come and join me and maybe Todd and maybe Nick if they're available. They want to come hang out with me. But at least it'll be me. We're going to be checking out the Vive Flow. We're going to be checking out the flight stick from Twisted Barrel and a new gun stock from Twisted Barrel. We're going to open them up.
That flight stick looks pretty sick. I've seen
it does.
The
Wait till you guys see the way this thing works, man. You actually sit on the flight stick. It's between your legs like it would be a flight stick and a yeah, and it's like
that would work good for warplanes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This thing looks really cool. You guys are going to get a kick out of this unboxing, and we're going to open up a couple of other things too. I got a couple things. I want to open up a whole bunch of stuff I've got been kind of building up on me, and we're going to do it all tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to do it all on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to give some stuff away, and going to give another BoboVR M2 Pro away. So our last one to give away. So we got one more to give. Larry, hit me up on Messenger. I know me and you are already hooked up on Messenger. So just message me your name, address, and phone number so we can get that shipped out to you, and we will do that. So, guys, any last words?
No, exciting. Nick, get into Resist. Fly around like Spider-Man. Tell us what you think.
Too much stuff to play. He's like, "You gonna come on Saturday?" I'm like, "I've got so many VR games to play."
I just might make him come on so he can't play this. But anyway, go check out Nick's YouTube. He's at ResolVR.com. He does some amazing content over there. And then
you said no gang signs, right?
Yeah, no gang signs. Sorry. If you want to see me and Todd, myself and Todd are teamed up to run our Q2C YouTube page together. So you'll see me and Todd doing some gameplays, some unboxings. We're gonna maybe do some live streams too, Todd. I've been thinking about maybe doing getting together and doing some multiplayer live streams to the YouTube page. Maybe we can talk Nick to coming in and join us. I feel like
you want to do a live stream while someone's in the VR headset. Oh, we got two people commentating. I feel like this is coming.
Yeah, could we steal Virtual Strangers thing? Yeah, that was so cool. But yeah, guys, come see us later this week. We got lots of stuff going on, and thanks so much for being here tonight. We appreciate everybody being here. If you can subscribe, give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Every little bit, helps us grow. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. For Nick,
Pistol Whip.
For Todd, I'm Eric. Peace, guys. Take it easy.